All right, we're ready for action. Saturday night, Chalkbox Saturday. Welcome. Welcome back to the show, Aaron.
Well, thank you, Patrick. I have been here before, haven't I?
Yeah, you're like the chronic Roomba raffle winner. How many times have you won the Roomba raffle now?
I think about 4 times.
This is 4 times.
Yeah.
And you're also taking some prizes home with you as well today.
I've taken prizes, I've taken wins, I've taken losses, but yeah, it's been good.
So tell me, how you feeling today? Are you,
good.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this matchup against
ready.
Dane?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I welcome the challenge.
Good.
He's got a good reputation down in his area, and I'm looking forward to it.
Good. So you're going to be playing 8-ball, race to 8 today.
Okay.
And let's talk about Northwest Cup. You got a chance to go to the Northwest Cup. You're,
my goodness.
as if you go to everything in the area to support pool everywhere, but you got a special duty at the Northwest Cup. Tell us what you did.
I failed to hit the right button a couple times. I know that. I got to run the shot clock. And with that comes the opportunity to see every single shot of every single match from every single player.
So did you run the shot clock the entire
time?
Both days?
Both days.
That's a big responsibility.
Both days. It was beautiful. It was fun. I enjoyed it. We did. Yeah. No,
I appreciated it because it certainly, I like the shot clock adds a lot of pressure, but you got to have somebody who's on the ball, making sure that they give them that 30-second extension, and they reset it when the ball stops.
Best, Raw Hanna, Jeremy Jones
the
on the commentating desk. I mean, how much better can Mike Littman go with this Northwest Cup thing? So next year, everybody, pack up and let's get to the Northwest Cup.
Yeah.
And root it on.
Well, the best thing that happened was Team Washington won. So
Team Washington.
Congratulations,
won.
Team Washington.
All right.
Northwest Cup winners. All right. So let's see if you can do as well as Team Washington did tonight, and see if you can get yourself a win tonight.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try my best. There's no promises here. You know that.
Sure.
But I'll just say there's so much cool stuff going on around us. Secret is running some big tournaments, drawing some big names in their Tacoma area.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that.
There's some coming up in the near future. We got Moscone Cup, the real one.
Yep, starting Monday, right?
On the 30th, November 30th to December 3rd. Make sure you're sitting down for that. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be an upset. USA.
Here we go. Team USA.
And this is the official
Moscone Cup
jersey for this year.
They misspelled it. There's supposed to be an extra S in Moscone. Isn't there 2 S's in Moscone?
They haven't quite learned.
Well, we'll get them to fix that. I'm sure it's a typo on Matchroom's part.
It is. And thank you, Patrick.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I know you say it's all for us, and we bring all the watch and all that, but you know what? I see this wonderful display here, and the people, Andrew and Secret, that help you with this, and then the other commentators that come in.
It's a team effort.
It is a team effort.
It takes a team. It takes a village. For sure.
Every time I think about it, it just puts a smile on my face. That is, it should
Awesome.
all of us, because the opportunity is brilliant. It is.
Well, I love that you love it, and I'm glad, and thanks for the support, and good luck tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely.
Play well.
Thank you. And
all right, the man, Mr. Dane Mounts. Welcome to the Chalk Box.
Hi, Patrick. Thank you.
Finally, this is a first time here, right?
First time.
Not first time here, but first time playing here.
Correct. Yeah, I was here. My wife played.
Yeah, you got to cheer on Christine. And so you played on Lee Baldwin's Friday Night Lights stream before.
Yeah,
right?
Christine and I played Triple G and Sophia in a Scotch doubles.
Right.
How
was that experience for you?
That was fun. I started out pretty good and kind of faded towards the end, but
right.
You pointed it out.
So
he's like, Dane seemed to be cooled off a little bit.
Well, sometimes
when I watched
that
the stream later, I was laughing. I'm like, yeah, ice cold.
Now you know what not to do.
Yeah.
Well, this time you won't have Christina to carry you through the match.
No.
You'll have to do it all on your own.
No, she couldn't come out. She had to work tonight.
So you're playing an 8-ball against Aaron Moscone over here.
Yeah, I know.
And,
he's all decked out.
You got Savage.
I'm just Savage.
You got the Savage versus the Matchroom over here. So I love the jerseys. Love this. This is going to be a fun matchup.
And Savage got new owners. I can't remember their names.
Yeah. So yeah, But well, let's get this thing rolling here. Let me talk about the Roomba raffle prizes, guys, first.
Okay.
And so thanks, Dane. Good luck tonight. So Roomba raffle tonight, we got, of course, the number one spot. When the first ball that drops is going to win a spot on the show and $100 buy-in paid. The second ball that drops gets a Salado Pro membership for 1 year. The third ball that drops gets one of these really cool rocket templates. Aaron Moss is actually taking home 2 of these today because he's won them in the raffle. But you just literally just pull the template off. You've got your drill patterns already set up. You can do straight lines. You can do angled curves. Really good tools for getting your practice in. That's rock-itlauncher.com. If you go to their website during the show, put in coupon code CHOCKBOX for a $25 discount on a package deal of the templates or the rocket launcher semi-automatic ball launcher for your practice drills. We're also giving away a CHOCKBOX glove and as well an Amazon gift card for $25 for that Christmas shopping. And so get into that Roomba raffle, get some prizes, and let's kick this thing off. Let's rock and roll. You guys ready to lag for break? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Well, you know, Aaron's going to have to be red because he's wearing red and he's wearing black, so that would make it easier. Yeah, that's right.
And here we go.
All right. Ready for action.
We are ready. They're off and running. They didn't wait for us at all.
Yeah, let's see here. We got Aaron Moss with winning the lag. And it is CHOCKBOX Saturday. We already got 19 viewers and they haven't even started shooting yet. This is awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're excited. This is Patrick Nix and Andy Kashuba in the commentating booth, giving you guys the play-by-play tonight. Got a veteran chalkboxer here with Aaron Moss against a first-time chalkboxer.
He doesn't look very nervous, though.
Which one?
Dane. He doesn't look nervous.
You know, I think he's
kind of savage tonight.
Yeah, he's looking savage. You know, he's got a lot of experience. Hey, Bo, in the chat, I see you. Hey, Patty Con in chat. Talanafi. What's up, guys? Yeah, you know, Dane Mounts, he's got a lot of experience in the game. He's been playing for a lot of years. He's been, you know, in big tournaments and goes to Lincoln City. He's played on a live stream before. So, you know, he's no stranger to pool matches. And so let's see what he does in 8-ball. It's 8-ball season. We're getting ready.
This is the first 8-ball match I've seen on CHOCKBOX for me personally.
Yeah, we like to mix it
9
up.
or 10-ball, but yeah.
I love commentating.
This ought to be fun.
I love commentating 8-ball because I just get into the strategy of the pattern play, and you know, it's a completely different kind of game where it allows the players to be a little bit more creative in how they want to approach the rack and approach the table. You know, 9-ball and 10-ball, great games, not knocking them, but the pattern is determined already. You don't get to put your own stamp on it. And
Very
for
true.
me, that's kind of the I guess that's what I really like about 8-ball is that I can put my own creative nature into it. And
now, did they discuss the rules prior to this? Just straight BCA rule 8-ball?
Yeah, there's not too many variations, so it is going to be straight BCA 8-ball. There's no, it's not all ball fouls. It's if you move a ball, your opponent gets the option to move it back or leave it where it went. No 8-ball breaks. If you pocket the 8-ball in the break, you can spot it or re-rack and break again. And no, there's never any 3-foul in 8-ball.
Okay.
That doesn't apply in this game.
Yeah, I learn something every day.
Yep. If it did, you'd have every game ending with a 3-foul.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
8-ball, you can have
Nobody'd
7
ever
balls
sink
on
a
the
ball,
table to hide
right?
behind. Yeah. All right, so I believe Aaron took solids to get started.
They made the 1 ball on the break.
So let us know how the sound is, guys, because we're doing something a little different. We got some music in there for the players. Oh, I guess Aaron did not take solids, it looks like.
I think it's still open. He made the one
Yeah.
on the break. Missed the shot at the 2.
I see. So Dane's got solids.
Dane's got solids.
He's got a good look at this 2 ball right off the bat here. That 2 sitting next to the 10. That's his problem ball. And I think that one, getting that out of the way early is a smart thing to do. And he's not going to do it.
Yeah, he might
That
not
means
have
he's-
enough room between the.
Yeah, I think he does, but I think he's choosing to go with an easier shot here.
Oh.
That, I'm always a fan of get rid of your trouble balls early in the rack because they come back to bite you.
Yeah,
You save them for
right.
later. It's never any good.
Yeah, especially you start to. I don't know. For me, when I play 8 ball, I get a little out of shape on one shot. Then I'm a little more out of shape on the second shot. By the time I get to that problem ball, I can't get to the problem ball. So I'm a big fan of doing that too. I learned that to try and get that thing out of the way as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So what's Aaron looking at here? He's looking at hitting the 10 ball. I'm not sure. Oh, he's playing a safety here.
And safe.
That's pretty creative. A little crafty there. Does he have a?
So I can get to the 3 ball maybe.
Is it the 7? The 3 or the 7, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think he can see that 7 ball. He's looking to check the 2, and he can't see the 2. So he's aiming at the 7. It must pass by that 14 down there. Well, good try.
That was some authority.
Yep. What's up? We got Baby Cakes in the chat. Steve L's in the chat. How's it going, guys? Christine Mounts. Can't really watch while working. That's too bad you've got to work tonight. Hopefully you can catch some on some of your breaks there. Chris Axe. I've got you in the raffle too, buddy. Thanks for that.
Yeah, everybody should get in the raffle tonight.
Todd Shirley's in the chat.
For sure.
Yeah, get in that Roomba raffle. It's not too late. We're going to be drawing 15 tickets at the end of the second match tonight, so there's lots of time to get in.
Yeah, if you buy a little now and a little later, they'll be mixed up better.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
No, we mix them up.
Uh,
We put a blender in there to mix those things up.
That's going to be my strategy tonight because I'm finally going to win something on Chalkbox.
You think tonight's your night?
Tonight is definitely going to be my night.
You're due. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
So Pocket Monster got that 2-ball wrapped up. And Aaron is going to have an opportunity here, but he's got to bring it on this first shot. And once he gets the first one, I think he's going to be looking pretty good. It's just settle those nerves. And he can shoot the shorter shot with the 14, and I like that because the other balls are really kind of open. And then it comes down to that 10 ball towards the end. His 10 ball's his only problem because it's
The
blocked
two's
by
got
the
him.
2.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's going to start off with his 14. See if he can draw. He's going to try to draw off this side rail and back out.
Back out for the 9.
Yeah, the 9 is sitting pretty, so not too much to do here. But he wants to get good on this next ball, and I think his next ball is going to be that 13. If he can try to slide the cue ball up between the 7 and 13, that might work.
Looks like exactly what he's done. Come back off the rail for the 11.
Yeah. And the last thing
Almost
you want
like
to do
he
in
used
8-ball.
one of his new toys over there to set up a.
Yeah, he hasn't used them yet because he hasn't picked them up yet. So he's getting them today. Chris Brogan says he's rooting for both guys. Both good people, absolutely.
Oh yeah. You have to flip a coin on who to
Oh,
vote for here.
well, I'm not sure what he was looking at doing there. If he was just focused, he might have been just focused on getting that cue
Getting
ball
the
on the
leave.
rail for the
Yeah.
13. And
Focusing on the B shot.
yeah, maybe he wanted to leave Dane. The only shot that he wanted Dane to have is that 2-ball. and then put the cue ball on the rail.
I'm not sure I'm taking that shot yet. I think I
Yeah.
like leaving that one there personally.
I think you're right.
But you know,
So he came
sometimes
rail
it's,
first.
You know, he's comfortable. He can leave himself a good out here.
Yeah. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, he's not real straight on this 3, though, so that cue is going to move. He might have to move that cue down and back again. Yeah, there you go. That's the key, is don't try to hold it. You just move that cue ball around. It's got lots of room to move.
Oh, that 9-foot table saves you from that.
Yeah,
that
and that's why I
scratch.
say don't try to hold it, you know. That's where you get in trouble on those, is when you're trying to hold for shape and you end up behind a ball or just too far away. Okay. Oh, he does not give Aaron much of an opportunity, though.
No, Aaron's
You always
got-
hope when your opponent misses that you're going to
that
be
you're
set
gonna
up real nice.
something, right? Looks like Aaron probably be shooting for safe here.
Yeah, baby cakes. You have had a little bit of a dry streak. You were hot in the raffle for a while, but recently it's been a bit of a dry streak. And,
I feel your pain.
but no more than Andy Kashuba here to my right. This guy, he puts in every single time, and you rarely have even gotten a ball in the Roomba raffle. It's just so weird because, you know, we'll have somebody just buy a couple of tickets the first time ever, and they get a ball or a couple balls in, and then they win a spot on the show. It's like, how did they do that?
Well, you know, it's either way. I'm okay with it. You know, I get to help support what you do here, and you've got a great thing here, and you know, I get to be part of it, and that's you know, that's plenty for me.
Well,
winning stuff's kind of the bonus.
Yeah,
so.
I certainly appreciate the support and the help as well.
Oh, sure. We have a blast doing this.
Yeah, it's fun for me too, and love having you guys over.
And I say we because
nice shot by
Secret's
Dane.
sneaking around in that room somewhere. You can guarantee it with her camera.
Yes, yeah, she's being stealth in there.
She's pretty good about not showing up on the stream, but she's in there.
Yeah, let's see if we can find her. Yeah,
Oh.
maybe she's outside. Oh, she's just in the corner. Dane had a really good shot, by the way, on
Yeah,
that,
it was
on
a
that
great
last
shot.
ball.
Good leave.
And he's going to have to make another good leave here. Okay, he
Gotta
got
come
a
out
little
a
more
little
over.
bit.
This is where that 9-foot table gets really difficult because, you know, you get out of that line and now you're faced with a long cut, and those are just, you know, really tough
Can
to
be brutal on these tables.
nail down. But if he makes this with draw, I think he gets good shape on the 8
Yeah.
because he's going to kind of draw off the side of that 10 ball.
Looks like that's exactly what he's trying to do here. Ooh.
It just missed it. But again, doesn't leave Moss much.
Yeah,
So
he's going to have to
Aaron
get
Moss
creative
coming
with
to
the
the
shot
table.
here.
I
I
say
don't know
safety,
if I'm
right?
Well, you safe or maybe you two-way it and bank that 10 over and end up in the way of the 4, getting close. You know, 4's pretty close to that pocket.
I like what he's doing here. What I think he's doing here is he's going to move that 13 away from the rail and leave the cue ball down on that bottom rail.
Smart.
Right? Because now you're opening up your 13 to the side pocket, making it nice and accessible from anywhere, and you're leaving the cue ball all the way down on that bottom rail,
Absolutely.
or even behind a ball. Even better.
Yeah. Wow.
But you don't want to go too far here and sell out a shot. I would have been much happier putting the cue ball right on that bottom rail, glue it to the bottom rail, and just bump the 13 off the side rail a little
Agreed.
bit.
Yeah.
Because even if you're giving him a look at that 4, if he's shooting from 9 feet away and he's on the rail, and he's not much is going to happen.
It's a
there.
bank shot at best, right?
Yeah.
So now he's got ball in hand.
Yeah. So it did work out for Aaron. And how do you play these 3?
I think you just, that's the one I would start with.
Start with the 15.
Yeah, come over and then the into the side. I can't remember which ball is it, 9? No,
13
into the
is
side.
nice and accessible, and that leads you to the 10.
A little bit. I mean, it's a little straighter than I would like it, but you still got plenty of angle there to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it right there.
Oh, he likes to go for a little angle on the 10. That's kind of
That gives him a couple options. Get on the 8
Yeah.
Right.
It makes it easier to get your shape on the 8. You don't have to. It's natural now.
Might be a little more angle than I
You don't have
would
to
have preferred. But
force anything. He didn't want to bump the 8 there, but
no. But he can still get in the side or the corner if he wants to go the long way.
yeah. What I think he's going to choose the side here, but we'll see.
We've got a race to 8.
I like side pocket here. He likes corner,
Yeah.
and the corner likes
Works
him.
out for it.
Yeah.
Works out for him.
Give Aaron Moss the win, and we are underway. 1-0 Aaron Moss.
As they would say, we've got action.
We've got action. And let's talk about our sponsor, Rocket, rock-itlauncher.com. Go to their website. Get the put in the coupon code CHOCKBOX for a $25 discount off of the Rocket launcher product that you see right here, which is a semi-automatic ball launcher.
Secret said she's getting me one for Christmas.
Oh, yeah? They're nice. As well as you can also get $25 off a combo pack of the templates. And we're giving away one of those in the raffle today. So definitely check out what is going on with that. I got to figure that out.
Rich is already behind. We're having some scoreboard issues. We'll get that figured out here.
Why is that showing up like this?
Oh,
Huh.
there we go. It's all fixed now.
That is bizarre.
I wonder if that clicked on with the commercial. We'll have to see it next time. All right, so it's alternating brakes. Dane's getting ready to brake.
Good break. Really got lots of action. Couple balls went down. So they are doing alternate brake. Using the template rack.
Looks like there's some problem balls either way you go here, but
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of a jam up in there. I'm not sure which one has the advantage. I would say stripes.
Stripes probably.
Yeah.
Easier to get to the corner and side.
Yeah, I think that 13 plays in the corner, and the 10 would play after that. Or the 10 plays in the side without moving anything also. So you've got a little bit more options on how to get this run out, I think, with stripes.
Might be able to come one rail and break that up right now. Going into the side. Well, he's choosing to go the other way. It's probably a smarter shot. Now he's a little bit straight on that to get it away. So he's choosing to go into the side pocket here. Probably going to back this up just a little bit. Yep. Get on the 9.
So he's going to come with a stroke now. A little bit. Get that cue ball moving down off that bottom rail and back out. Let's see what he's got. He's going to bump. No. So here he might be forced. He might be forced to play the 13. I don't think the 10 goes. I think the 13 goes. And the nice thing about that shot is the 3 ball kind of kills the cue ball action. So it's a good opportunity to take the 13, and then you might be able to hold it for the 10 and the side next.
I don't know.
Unless I'm wrong. Oh, okay. The camera was deceiving me. I thought the 13 was the only one of those two that would go in that corner pocket, but he proved us wrong right there. Dane's he's on a break and run right now.
He absolutely is.
So
he's got a tough shot here, though. He's got to shoot over a ball.
He's 3 shots away from a break and run.
And this is going to be tough to get back on that 13 ball.
Beautiful shot, Dane.
And he does it.
Beautiful shot. That's how you get it done. And yes, that 13 does play in that bottom left corner on your screen. And he's got to maneuver between the 1 and the corner pocket to get that cue ball to that bottom rail and back out for the 8. So he's got to put the perfect amount. A lot of players tend to put too much draw and they'll scratch or, get hung up in that pocket, trying to avoid the bump on the 1 here.
Try and stun it over. No.
He did it perfect.
Oh.
Just missed the shot, but that was the leave. So he was really close to that break and run, but he's still in the driver's seat because of where he left that 13.
Absolutely. Now that's a problem pocket for Aaron.
Oh, they're saying I commentator cursed him. I don't know.
They're always going to blame us
I didn't
for
say
that,
he
right?
was going to make a table run. I didn't say he's got it in the bag or anything.
I guess that's too close. We'll have to be
Right.
even further away from that.
Right. So what's Aaron looking at? He's looking at the 4 ball.
They can go from the 4 to the 7.
He's looking at the
Pretty
4.
easy.
Yeah, that's what he's looking
Right.
for. 4 to the 7. And
Ooh.
Aaron Moss is shooting with a chalk box glove.
As he should be on Chalkbox.
Right. Yeah. He saves it just for this occasion, I think.
Someday I might win one of those. Actually, I think I've got a little prize pack sitting over at Lee's house.
That's the Spire,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
you win the Spire pack, the trio?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's cool. I won that once too on Lee's stream.
I've got to get over there for some more coaching and pick up my prize. So he's going to try and.
Wow, nice hit,
Yeah, it leaves Aaron a shot at the 1.
and it opened up the pocket.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so it was a good hit. He's not giving up ball in hand, but
But he's definitely given Aaron some options.
and I think Aaron needs to start with this 1 ball.
Yeah, I agree.
He's looking at the 4 because it's an easier shot, but you got to take this 1 right now because that's the one that's blocking the pocket for the 6. It's just in the way of everything. So there you go.
So do you get this 3 ball out of the way now?
Well, typically I like to work from one side of the table to the other. Right here I'm looking for what's going to be my setup ball in the 8. And I think it's either going to be the 4 or the 7 to set up on the 8.
I think I'm leaving the 4 because here I get the 3, then you follow the 6. Maybe you don't get too far. No.
He tried to hold that cue
Yeah.
ball.
A little bit too much oomph on that one.
Yeah. And I did run the dehumidifier in the room there to bring the humidity down because it's, rainy weather and wet, so I wanted the table to play nice and fast. So it's probably playing a little fast.
So now you got to change your strategy.
Oh, he's going to leave Dane an opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is usually what you don't normally get is any kind of opportunity when you have run out 6 balls
Right.
and then did not close the game. Normally you're not coming back to the table with something. So he's got to be happy just to see this. I mean, even though it's a very difficult shot, I think he can make it.
And just a natural leave on that.
Oh,
8. Oh,
dead center.
a little bit.
Look at this.
Yeah.
He's
And-
going to be all right.
Yeah.
Side pocket.
Side pocket.
And just watch watch the 6 ball because you could come into the 6 and come off the side of the 6 and scratch somewhere.
I think
So
I'm
you have to be careful of that.
just pocket speed this one.
Yeah, he just missed the 6 ball, so
Yep.
that's perfect. Dane gets the win. And this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I think this is going to be a great match between these 2 players. And just a reminder that you are watching Chalkbox Productions. Why does it do that when I'm...
It must be flipping over to this. commercial for some reason. That must be attached to the commercial.
Okay, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here, why it's reverting back to that. But we're going to get this figured out. I think it's because I'm not sure why, actually.
It's a previous match that.
Well, the
got
scoreboard
played.
was right, but it had the wrong score up there, and it was a blank screen. So just have a little bit of technical difficulties with the software. There's always something that happens.
Well, yeah.
I've never had one of these. I've never had one stream go perfect. You know, like there's always going to be something that happens.
Anytime you put on a show.
You just be prepared for it.
Yeah.
You just take it as it goes. People that are watching, they understand. You know, we're amateurs over here. We're not. This isn't match room.
Oh, it does. You know, it happens with the pros too. Believe it.
Right.
I've seen it. But, yeah, we had some equipment failure. We played a show Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And
night
had
before
equipment
Thanksgiving.
failure.
Oh,
We got on
man.
stage and one of the guitarist amps went kaput, and it took a minute to figure out why we weren't getting any sound out of it, but ended up having to switch amps out and get that. But that's like every single show, there's something.
Yep.
So you got to leave yourself time to try and figure that stuff out. But
Yeah, you just got to be prepared. You know, some stuff is always going to go wrong, and just
we'd consider this
Deal with
pretty
it.
minor.
yeah.
We'll take this over
Oh, yeah.
like a camera dying or something.
Yeah, well,
Knock on.
I got 5 cameras, so if one goes down, we still got 4 more.
Right.
You know, if the switch that all the cameras were plugged into goes down, that would
We should
that
just
would
not say that
probably-
out loud, probably.
you guys would be stuck with. What would you be stuck with?
with us telling people what we're looking at.
No, they would be stuck with. They'd be stuck
Oh,
with
the
this view.
Yeah.
That's the only one that's not on the switch.
Or we could send a secret in there with a mobile camera.
Right.
So
It's a good one. We get to see the players sitting in their chairs.
still can't find secret.
No,
All right.
she's very sneaky. She knows where the cameras are looking. So Dane gets started with stripes. He took a little while to figure this out, and that's a good idea in the beginning of
Their 8-ball match.
8-ball match. You
Yeah.
want to plan out your attack and know which one is going to go where. And
He's still got a problem ball in that 10. Got to figure out here while he's on this.
well, the 10 plays up table. So from,
Yeah, that's
from
true.
the screen you're looking at in the top left corner, the 10 ball plays up there. So you don't have to move anything. You don't have to break anything out. You just have to figure out how to get that position.
This actually might be a good opportunity.
It might be.
Comes forward off that 9 without hitting
He
it
could
too
get
hard.
in a position here on the 10. So he's playing position for the 13. And I don't see him getting on the 10 after that. So I don't know if he's looked at that or not, as far as seeing that that's the only pocket the 10 ball goes in. I don't know if he's looked.
I wonder if he just hits it here, bounces off the rail. He's got a shot over at the side pocket.
He's not going low on this cue ball.
Yeah, he's trying to follow it.
Just going straight up.
The short side on the.
Yeah, see, I'm getting worried that he's going to run his balls and leave that 10 for last and not have a good strategy on how to get on the 10. And that's going to be bad news for him because he's just getting everything out of the way for Aaron. He's going 12 ball here. He's putting top on this cue ball, but of course it's on the rail. Top right, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
See where he ends up here. All right. Not bad. I mean, he hasn't broken out the rack, so Aaron's still got to figure this out.
Yeah, so now the chess match is on.
So when the 3 is gone, and the 5 is gone, and the 6 is gone, that 7 does play in the side pocket. So
It's got
you
basically
can,
the
you
same.
can look at that. You
Yeah.
can say, okay, I don't have to break it out. But then again, the breakout might be easier if you can get the right shape on the 6. So what's he going for here? He's going for a combo.
That's the wrong ball.
Is he shooting at the... No, he's going combo.
Oh, he is.
He wanted to break those out and just get him out of there. Okay.
Well,
I don't disagree with that because look where he left him.
yeah, a tough combo or
He left
some
him.
kind of safe.
Yeah, that was pretty strategic there. I think he intentionally... He might have just been calling safe there. Because Dane doesn't really have a good opportunity here to get anything going. And now everything's broke out. He put the pressure on him. Is
Yeah,
what he
he's
did.
got just about every avenue to a pocket except for a really tough, long combination.
Bo, I
Unless,
don't...
unless he can get on the edge.
Bo's asking in the chat about Littman light. Littman lights are great lights, fantastic. I don't actually have a Littman light. I have a Predator Arena light in here. So it's perimeter lighting.
It's a really good light, though.
Yeah,
I love that light.
yeah. Both of them are good lights. I think Mike Littman makes some of the best billiard lighting products out there. Yeah.
Is he going to cut this over into the 5? He is.
Oh, he tried to sort of slide that between or pinball it through there. That would have been a good shot. But Aaron's got the table, and his eye has got to be on that 2 ball. He's got to get down to that 2 ball soon. Don't wait until later in the rack.
Get some low left on this 5 ball and maybe get down there, but oof.
He was
Rattled
trying to,
that.
Yeah, he was trying to punch for shape there. So let's see what he gave up. He might, yeah, that 14 might play down in the corner there. Let's take a look at the side camera. Yeah, it definitely does.
Boy, it's a tough where you get on the. Does that 10 ball play in this corner?
Yes.
So
10 ball plays in the bottom left corner.
I'll be
as
trying
you're-
to figure
as you're
out how to
looking at
get
it.
from where he's at back down because there's no real path with this shot back down to this side of the table. You could draw, really heavy draw. He stops it. Well, there you go. That works.
Yeah, it was a nice stroke on that ball. He really
So-
took his time and made sure he was set.
Yeah, and now he can kind of stun over if he does it just right and get that 10 ball. Well, not stun over. He could probably.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a stun shot, but a little stun draw on it. You want that 10 next, but you got to be careful here because if you don't get shape on the 10, you won't have shape on the 12 for sure. You got to
Absolutely.
commit to this. And I'd say aim for that 7. Boom. So he did aim for the 7. He didn't quite get as full into it as he wanted, so now he's forced to take the 12. And this is going to be touchy to get shape on that final ball, that 10 ball that's right next to the 8. This is going to be touchy.
Now, where could you safe off this one?
If he was to play safe right now,
Slice that and end up back behind this somewhere. I don't know.
you know, you could, but your opponent's got so many balls on the
That's-
table. He's going to re-safety you back. You don't,
Yeah.
unless you can put one of your balls next to a pocket, it's not worth it. You got to go for it here. You got to pull the trigger.
Nice cut.
He does, and he gets the shape by stopping the cue ball with the 4 as a backstop. So great shot by Dane. He's just got to pull off one more good shot, and this should be natural shape on the 8 if he executes it right.
I'd be getting that magic rack out of there.
You know, I don't think they can really remove it yet.
No.
When one of those two are gone, they would be able to, but with both of them in there, you can't really move it. He was so focused on that shape. Look at how perfect he got. You know, that's playing all shape. He really hit that extra thick to slow down the cue ball.
Aaron's he's got his work cut out for him. He's got to run a bunch of balls here.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
I mean,
Dane is putting pressure on him. Dane's saying, "I'm here to shoot balls, man. And I'm gonna put them in the holes. So if you don't keep up with me, you want to go blow for blow, you know, I'm shooting." But he's also leaving the open table for Aaron.
All right. So we get the 7, 1 rail up, get the 3, and maybe the 7. He's got to get all the way back down the other side of the table. So on this one, do you try and get over underneath that 6? And shoot that 6 up table, and then the 3 in the side to end up back on the other side of the table? Because then you got to come back down.
It's hard to say. You mean shooting the 7 first and then sliding over for the 6?
Right.
It's kind of hard to say. I like his shot there. It just need to hit that a little bit firmer to get that cue ball moving a little more down table. Because
you didn't want this much angle.
yeah, he's forced to take a tough shot. He's going to come through traffic now. He's got to either navigate on the inside of that 10 ball or go low right and go around the 10 ball 2 rails for shape. But he wants to get that cue ball back down table on the other side of the table. So he just played a safe, and he did lock him up, I believe.
It doesn't look like he can get.
Hey, we can't tell from here, but I think he's got him locked.
I think he does on the 8 ball. I don't think he can get around.
Oh
that
yeah,
8.
there's the side camera. That's the one. That's the view we wanted. He definitely has him blocked.
So relatively easy kick shot, but where are you going to leave yourself, and where are you going to leave the cue ball for Aaron here? So smart play by Aaron.
And look at that. He got the cue ball to lock up to the 10, forcing Aaron to be tree-topped over the 10 if he wants to shoot the 7. I don't think he's going to do that. I think what Aaron's going to do here is he's going to play the deuce. He's going to hit the deuce soft and try to roll that cue ball and leave it behind the 4 ball.
Right.
And that's going to accomplish 2 things. One, it's going to get your 2 off the rail, so it's in a better shooting position. And it's going to leave Dane either a very long shot or no shot.
Yeah, really tough.
So it's kind of hard to. Okay, he's going for the 4 here. I really like my idea with the safety, but it's just opinion here, because that one kind of sells out if you miss it, because he's bringing that cue ball back down to the other end of the table. Although he did get right on the rail down there.
Still left a really long, tough shot off the rail.
He sure did. He sure did. I think just so many more things could have gone wrong there. If that cue ball hits another ball or doesn't go far enough, he might be selling out a much shorter shot than he needed to. Hitting the 2 ball, he would have guaranteed left a long shot at the best case scenario.
Oh, I agree.
And probably blocked him from seeing the 8, from seeing the 10.
Yeah, I think on that one I would, definitely playing safe on that one.
Oh yeah,
Just
all day. I mean, that's what you do when you have 4 or 5 balls and your opponent just has 1 ball, and you're faced with a long shot or a difficult cut. Find the safety.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a safety there.
It's one of the valuable lessons I've learned as of late.
But you want to look at doing 2 things. You want to look at improving your position,
Right.
while at the same time giving them a difficult or no shot. But you have to be looking at how you're going to improve your balls as well.
Yeah, so he's going to have to shoot this up in the upper left-hand corner there and try and figure out where that cue ball is going to end up.
Hey,
So you
Brian
can't
Cutler.
really slow roll this.
Brian Cutler in the chat wants to know about Roomba Raffle. We have not done any drawings, so the way we do the Roomba Raffle now is at the end of the show we draw all 15 tickets. So equal chance to get in. Jump on in. Good try. Good try by Dane. And let's go to
Pretty lined up.
this one here. Yeah.
A little bit of an angle there.
You think? He looks kind of straight to me.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but
Yeah, he just stuns it in there.
Oh.
Oh, that might leave a mark there.
Yeah.
That might leave a mark on the scoreboard.
Yeah. So now he's got a pretty natural position coming off that 10. He can pretty easily get down to where the 8 is. Leave himself a shot on the 8. Unless I just commentator cursed him.
Did you? Is that your fault?
Shit.
I didn't say anything.
It must have been my fault. It was my turn.
You notice how quiet I was?
Yeah. You think I'd learn, but no. Sorry, Dane. You can watch this later when you're not close enough to kick my ass.
I was being intentionally quiet on that one. I let you take the entire curse.
Yeah, and I did. Boy, yeah, that one's on me. I'll take full responsibility for that one.
Moss has got to get something going here. He needs some confidence building, and this could be the shot to do it because he's going for it here, I think. No, he's not. I thought he was going to go for it and roll forward.
Rolled it all the way down to the 2, yeah. Because now that 2 ball's a problem.
Yeah.
It was already a problem, and now it's a bigger problem.
I think that shot was fine, but call safety. If you're going to play that shot, just call safety.
Right.
Right.
Oh, right.
Don't play to make give yourself another tough shot.
Like that, yeah.
And then let him back to the table with something easier. If your intention is to play safety,
play safe.
Play 100% safety
and
get that cue ball all the way back down behind the 8, and don't even play the shot at all.
Right.
This two-way stuff can really throw you off. And there is times when you play a two-way, but so many people, they try to do a two-way and they get 50% of one and 50% of the other. Or they make the shot like he did and leave themselves in a poor place. So this is what happens, and so Aaron's back to the table now, and Dane has that pocket blocked. You got to try to combo his ball in.
Yeah.
He's calling the bank.
Oh, for the 2 ball.
Yeah, he's going to bank
the
4 ball. He's going to bank the 4 ball.
Yeah, if he does that, he might kick his 2 off. If he gets it just right.
I think if you can carry him off the 7 and pocket the 10, nice and soft, that's just a beautiful shot, because what happens is the 7 rolls into the rail and back out. Cue ball stays in the pocket right where the 10 is, and go ahead, pull the trigger on that 8 ball.
Right.
See what you got. And he might be switching to that shot too.
That's exactly what it looks like.
So he's not going carom, he's going combo. And he might have caught out okay here.
Yeah, if he can get around that.
Let's take a look.
He might be able to.
He can spin around he can spin around and get it with a little bit of spin. But
we've talked about this before on this, especially on this table.
Yeah.
That's not a gimme.
No, it's not. And the leave is going to be very unpredictable, because that cue ball is going to be bouncing off of something down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you.
Okay, very unpredictable leave, and I think he got the short end of that one.
Does he see enough of that 8 ball to cut it?
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's the line. Actually,
I can't see through the window.
Through the window here. No, he's completely.
He's shaking his head, so I don't.
He's totally blocked.
Yeah.
He's gonna
get
the
short
stick.
call via. I was gonna jump.
He's going airborne, and this is Evil Knievel style.
Yeah, that's a long jump.
He's got to get his driver out for this one. Christine Mount says, "Easy peasy." Yeah, let's see that jump. All right, she's confident in Dane's jumping ability.
Yeah, well, if he misses this, she'll be the commentator.
So here he goes. Let's get a look at this from this angle here. Good hit, but don't go in the other pocket. And look at this leave. It's going to leave Aaron all the way down table.
Wow. Aaron says easy once he gets the hang of it. Well, Aaron's got a long shot here. Long shot on the 7. And if he can stop this ball or just slow roll it off the side rail.
Oh, beautiful
Wow,
shot.
nice shot.
Boy, did he need that.
Ended up on the 2.
He really needed that. That's a confidence builder right there. And he's got to close this game out.
He's going to draw this one back.
Yeah, just a little bit. Beautiful.
Perfect.
He's off the rail. He's got a nice, easy angle. He's in a good position here. Brian Cutler, I got you in that Roomba raffle. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, what's this there? Yep. Left himself perfect for the 8. And
great out by Aaron Moss.
All right.
He
2-1.
needed that one, man. He
yeah.
was definitely struggling a bit in there. All right, let's see if this works again. I'm going to try another Salado commercial and see when we come back if it screws up the stream again, but I'm going to try this again.
Want to feel the pressure of competition in your everyday pool games against your buddies? Want to send your own matches to Fargo Rate? Download Salado now. Your race, your place. It's time to make your matches count. Salado, the Pool Players app, now featuring monthly cash and...
I think I fixed it.
Good job.
You know what it was? So I had I was playing around with an instant replay feature, which I haven't quite gotten figured out yet. It's not easy.
I heard that's tough.
It is. I'm trying to get it going, and so what that was it was pulling from a clip that was recorded on the instant replay. So the way that it works is you have to actually hit a button during the shot to record it, and then it saves it as a little clip, and then it goes back to that when you go to the screen. So that's what it was going to, is that recorded clip that I had when I was doing some testing. So I got it figured out. I just deleted that, and we're good to go. So hopefully someday soon, you guys will be able to see instant replays on the stream. We're constantly working to try to upgrade stuff and continue to learn, how to make it better for everybody.
And it's better every time we come here. It just gets better and better. And I know I certainly do, but everybody appreciates all your hard work. How many people do we have in the...
Triple G wants to know if anybody wants some one-pocket action. He's available tonight. Anybody in the Bremerton area? Greg's got a fantastic 9-foot table. 4 1/4-inch pockets, I believe. Tough table.
I've played on it.
It was
it's
a lot
nice
tougher.
Table.
The pockets were smaller. He had new rails put on. He's got Predator cloth on it. He's got 4 1/4 pockets. It plays beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great table for one pocket.
I got to go over there. We shot the Friday Night Lights match, and then went over there and shot around on it a little bit. Nice table.
Yeah. Triple G's giving Moss a little heat for his hair. He's definitely got the curls, doesn't he? You think he gets it permed, or do you think it's natural?
I think he's
I wonder,
all natural, yeah.
He hits the salon once a week just to get those curls re-engaged,
He's definitely got pretty hair.
Well, the nice thing about hair like that is you can ride a motorcycle without a helmet, because if you crash, your head just bounces along,
Adds a layer of cushion there
right,
for the
it's
impact.
like a spring,
Unfortunately, I don't have that.
So he's using a Spire bridgehead here. Nice. I like that because you can see right through it. Beautiful shot. Aaron plays well with the bridge. And that comes probably from a lot of the snooker that he's been playing.
Yeah.
So you learn that fundamental and that technique of using the bridge. They call it the crutch, or what did they call it? The crutch? Yeah, in snooker.
I haven't delved into that sport yet. I'm diligently working on my.
Oh, I thought he was going to make that. That was a tough shot too.
All right.
What do we have here? So Dane is coming to the table with solids. No, stripes.
No, stripes. Yeah,
I'm sorry, stripes. And Does everything have a home? Now, see, that 14 and 15 are going to be tricky because that one, he just, Aaron got that one in a bad spot. And the 10 ball's touchy because it's next to the 8. So Dane's got his work cut out for him. He's got to come up with a good strategy. He did figure out the 10 ball,
Yeah.
it looks like. He says, I got the 10 on the other side. I think it passes the 15. He's looking at it like it does. But the 9 also plays. The 9 plays by the 1. And that's what he's choosing to go for. I like it.
Nice shot.
Perfect.
Wow.
Oh, this is going to be a little tricky now. Is that 15 also play? Or is it the 12? Sorry, the 12 ball that's next to that orange 5. I think it also plays in that corner. That's what he's going for here.
Aaron made that pocket awful small with the 1 ball, but
Dane is making use of it.
yeah.
Oh.
He just traded places.
Yep.
He's got some avenues on the 2 and 3, 2, 3, 6 up here, or 2, 6, and 3.
Right. In snooker, it's called a rest, not a crutch. Thank you, Greg. I'm not a snooker player, so I forgot. I knew they called it something different. But I think that's where Aaron Moss gets a lot of his bridge holding skills and cueing skills, because he does a really good job. His fundamentals with a bridge are very good. I have to think that comes from the snooker. Hey, Victor Elacion, how are you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. Can't wait to get you up here someday. Victor is a player out of, I believe, Medford, Oregon. Really solid player. Does a lot of his own live streams. I've seen him run ghost racks and on a 9-foot diamond.
Oh, wow.
He gets through them pretty good. Pretty strong player. So we're going to get to see Dane's cueing skills with the rest. We'll call it the rest.
The rest.
And at least he has a nice short shot here. I think he's really looking at where he wants this cue ball here. He might be trying for the 10.
That's what I'm thinking. He's
Is he
trying
going to try to
get
break
over
out
there.
the 10?
Break it out or try and get behind it. I don't know if we can get behind
He's
it.
trying to break it out. Yeah, hitting that hard, he's trying to break it out.
Yeah.
Plan B is the 13 ball. Right? Float the 13 in. You got a big pocket because it could go off the 4 and in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an
And you
extra
can leave
big
yourself
pocket.
set up.
It could go off the rail off the 4, so you've got a really big pocket here for this 14 ball. So I like floating it because then you can have your 15 next. So he does not like floating. He says, I'm not floating nothing. He said, float this. I'm stroking
I
that
think
ball.
he's still trying to figure out how to get over on that 10 ball. I think if he's shooting this up in the upper right-hand corner and then trying to leave himself so he can come off at the 15 and get over behind that 10 maybe.
Right.
And I don't know what other avenue you have to get that 10 out of there. Sending one of those.
Oh, that's a great shot there.
Yeah, so now he can get over. He can get over there. It's whether he can get over behind it or kick it. Just one of those you cue it over there and hope it hits right.
Right.
This
is the money shot right here. He needs this one.
Probably smart play. Left himself a
Oh, yes, he got the 8 out
yeah.
and left himself a long 10 ball.
Probably smart too because they used that last ball. He left himself a big pocket with the 4 ball sitting there. So he had different avenues with different kinds of spin he could put on that ball to get over there. So now it's, where do I put the 10 and get back here for the 8?
This is very difficult. Drills the shot and does not get a reward. He could have had a better bump on that, at least, but that's the way it goes sometimes. He knew he was going to come into those balls and just kind of crossing his fingers, but he just said, I'm just going to make the shot and see what happens. But he's still, the trick here is you got to get to this 8 and at least put it next to a pocket to put the pressure on.
Right.
You want to make it to where Aaron doesn't have many safeties to play. And if you don't get it next to a pocket, if it stays on that rail.
Well, they can get up to this upper right-hand pocket and leave the cue ball down at the other end of the table somehow.
Yeah, so he got it off that rail and put it on the other one. And back to the other rail. Oh, what's this? Now, Aaron's got the 4 ball. He's looking at it. He can see it. He can see it. It's just a matter of getting that 4 ball and then getting the cue ball out a bit to shoot probably the 2 next.
So it goes rail first.
Yeah, he did go rail
first. Get the cue ball out a little bit.
Nice shot. That combo doesn't look so good to me.
No.
He's looking at it. I don't. Oh, he's looking at the 6.
Yeah, he might just. Yeah.
Safety.
Safety.
Yeah, smart play. Dane's got a 1 railer or a 2 railer here. 2 rail kick. The side rail, bottom rail just around the center diamond, and you clip that 8 right in.
That's what I'd call.
Yep. So what you want, your aiming point, you definitely want 2 rails on this. It makes the pocket so much bigger than if you just go 1 rail. And you want to be looking at that spot on the bottom rail where you need to hit for that angle for it to go in. And that's where you measure from. If you're measuring from the ball, you're not gonna have the right angle. So really want to hit that second rail right around that second diamond. Maybe a little closer, maybe an inch closer to the 8 ball than the second diamond is.
Not a ton of speed.
Right.
With a little bit of
yeah,
right English
just
on
nice
that.
and easy. You don't want to power that thing in. He went 1 rail into it, and he got a good leave.
Wow.
Look at that. He got rewarded big time
big
for that
time
hit.
for that one. Yeah, you bet.
I guess the downside to 2 rails is you would have let the cue ball go up table,
True.
and you would not have had that opportunity to have that leave. So good on him for
Hindsight's
getting
always
there.
20/20, right?
That's right.
So Aaron's going to play safe
Oh,
again,
no, and he
that
got a bad
backfires.
bump. That 2 came back and hit it again, and that's what Dane said. All right, that's what I was hoping for. And Dane mounts to make it go 2-2. Cashes in.
All right.
All right, so we got action. So let's see here. Oh, we got to talk about what's coming up here. We got some big tournaments coming up.
Big tournament
going on, and the break room. Not only so next weekend, a week from today, there's going to be a 585 and under. That's full.
That is full.
However, I'll be playing in that one.
Get on the waiting list because you just never know.
Yep, there is a waiting list.
So it never hurts to get on the waiting list.
But this
check
is
that while we're driving there, just to make sure that it'll be full.
Right.
But some things happen and people can't make it. We want to make sure that tournament gets filled up. And it's a great tournament. All of her tournaments run super smooth. Everybody's got nothing but good things to say about it. So it's a great, fun tournament. I'll
Absolutely.
be playing in it.
So 585 and under is next weekend. Get on the waiting list. But this one is open. This one that you see on your screen right now is January 7th and 8th. We will have a TV table with live streaming and commentary provided by yours truly, Patrick Nix, Chalkbox, and we'll probably have some guest commentators as well. So we'll be doing a remote stream of that tournament So get signed up for that, guys. Talk to Message Secret and get signed up for that. All right. Aaron Moss for the break. He's going with the side break here, looking for a second ball break. Gets a good scatter. And nothing finds the hole. So Dane's going to have a pretty open look here to get started. Yeah, Greg, I don't know if I'm going to play in it. I'm going to be doing the streaming for it, so I'm probably not going to be playing in that open tournament in January. I feel like if I'm going to commit to streaming and commentating, I don't want to be trying to play in the tournament at the same time. I wish I could make that work, but I think it'd be too distracting for me. Yeah, bro, you got it, man. I need co-commentators for that, for sure. So Dane getting going with stripes here. Looks like the 11 ball could be a little bit of an issue, but it does play in the side. It's the 15 that he's really concerned with. Now, when that 9 ball's off the table, the 15 will play up in that top right corner, as you see it on your screen right now. So there is a way to make this work. But now that I look at it, the 15 might actually play in the bottom left corner also. So Dane's going for the 10 ball here. And he's drilling shots now. He's really starting to feel comfortable. Dane, he has a good high gear when he gets on his rolls and he's stroking the ball well. He's tough to beat.
That's true. I've seen that. I've seen him play several times.
He's a shot maker.
Definitely. You can take care of a problem ball right off the bat here.
Yeah, I like it. And you got the 11 bumped out.
And created another problem for
yeah,
Aaron.
So, yeah, but this now the 11 to the 14. I don't. He's got the 9 also.
Yeah.
So he's got the 11, 9, 14 left on the table. He's going to 9 ball.
9
first.
in the corner.
Interesting. Yeah, I see what he's doing here. He's going to go 9, 11, 14. Unless he
Might be
likes,
going 14.
yeah, he might decide to cut that 14 in now, but
If he can get
he can
around
also
that
go.
mess.
Yeah, he can go 11 in the side, go 3 rails with the cue ball. But is he going to get better shape than what he has now?
I don't see
know.
it.
You know, I mean,
I think
he
if
might, but
gets the 14 and comes up, you know, if he can get around in between the 6 and the mess in the middle of the table, he's still got a good shot on the 11 and then the 8. But he's going
11 first. He's going to go around 3 rails and try to get better shape on this 14 than what he has right now.
I would have called that good, but that's
Look at this.
This is.
He needs a bounce off that rail, and
Yeah, he's probably got enough to cut it in.
he does. He's going to let the cue ball move. He's going to move the cue ball here.
Yeah, he's going to have to leave himself a shot down in that left corner.
Yeah, and I think the trick
Left
here is
lower.
I don't think you want to try to hold this cue ball.
Oh,
I think
no.
Just you want to let it go and go the extra couple of rails and come around for that 8. You try to hold it.
Nice cut.
There he goes.
A little bit too much, probably. Well,
Is it
he
going
can
to
go
stop
the
in
side.
time? That's beautiful.
Wow.
That is beautiful. He couldn't have got that any
Couldn't
better,
have done
man.
it any better, yeah.
So, like I said, when Dane starts hitting that gear, just look out, man. He's like a freight train. He made quick work of that rack. That was a table run, actually. So that was his first time at the table. Aaron broke dry, and Dane ran him out. And so
made him pay for it. Yeah.
That's how you play 8-ball right there, ladies and gentlemen. Dry breaks will not be tolerated at the chalk box.
Well, looky who the cat dragged in.
Oh, we got Rich Rottle coming in.
In the house.
Getting ready. So I was going to have a flyer here for this. Let's see.
If you guys haven't gotten into the raffle yet, do it for sure. If you haven't already heard, the raffle will be after the second match at the end of the night. Gives everybody a chance to get in as many times as you want to.
Forgot to set this up ahead of time.
The secret is in there.
We'll talk.
Getting
We'll
all kinds
talk
of
about
action
this
photos.
while they're racking. We'll talk about this upcoming match since now we know that Rich is going to play. He did come by, and now that we know that he's here for sure, we'll post this flyer. I'm teasing you, Rich. I'm teasing you. So Rich Rottle and Josh Carlson. Josh is a first-time chalk boxer. Rich is a veteran chalk boxer who's probably played in about half a dozen matches here. So Josh got his work cut out for him, but I think this will be a good even matchup. I like this one. So I'm rooting for a real close match here on these. I think that's what we're going to get.
I think that's what we're getting that out of the first one for sure. A little back and forth. This thing gets it ready to break it up.
Oh,
Whoa.
there goes the ball. At least he missed the TV, so we're good. So nothing got broken. Oh, Aaron's got to move the fridge. Look at it. I love the camera angle we got here too. Let's see if I can get a better one. Yeah, had to move the beer fridge to get the cue ball out. That's a first time because for it to roll back there, it must have had to bounce back there because there's a floorboard.
It's probably a nice mark on the wall.
Well,
As long as it's behind
we'll
the
put
fridge,
it on.
we won't
We'll
tell
put it
the
on
wife.
we'll put it on his tab.
There we go.
He'll get it on his checkout bill when he checks out at
there
the end
you
of the
go.
night.
Yeah, you got to leave your credit card with us when you check in to play
That's
here.
right, yeah.
And this is exactly why.
It's like, I didn't order room service. What is this? $7 for a bottle of water? Are you kidding me?
$7.50 now with inflation.
All right. So
there's a big
Moscone.
mess left on the table here.
So, and this is payback time
Yeah.
because, Moss broke dry and Dane ran them all out. And so now Dane fouls on the break and Moss has ball in hand with an opportunity to repay the
He's
favor.
gonna
here.
pick solid. I don't know if I would have picked solids there, but he must have seen something that I didn't, which is entirely possible.
And that's interesting because there's so many ways you can play it when you have ball in hand and there's a cluster. So let's see what his strategy is going in here. He's got to have a safety idea here.
Well,
he's
this
going
would be it.
You got to get
That's what he's
something.
shooting
Got to get
for.
something to a rail though. So you have to hit it hard. There's nothing going to go to a rail. So
Yeah.
when you're hitting and they're comboing that many balls, you're going to have to hit it with some force because every time a ball hits another ball, it takes half of the
Definitely. And I don't know if I'm going
the
to,
impact.
even risk giving Dane ball in hand.
With
the way he's shooting right now.
Well,
I mean,
and now you broke everything out
Yeah.
as well, so it was a twofer. So,
and there's not. I mean, there's like one kind of problem ball there that he's looking to take care of right now, seeing how he can get that out of there. Doesn't think probably come off this 9. I wonder if that 13 plays in this corner. It must. Unless he's.
sorry, I'm getting caught up in the chat here. Patty Con, ITM stands for in the middle, so it just means 200 in the middle means each player puts in $100, and so the winner gets 200. But Aaron Moss is free rolling because he won the raffle. So
if you get some raffle tickets, you too can free roll right into the chalk box. Well, after the next time, because I'm going to win this time.
yeah, chance to win $200. Get on the show.
And if you believe that, I've got some waterfront property in. Yeah.
You're going to win eventually. The odds say you will win. We just don't know when.
Yeah. All right. Looking at the 14.
We have a new ingredient for the Chalkbox chili today. So Rich Roddle happened to catch a deer this season in hunting season. So he had. Well, he didn't catch it. Like I don't think like you're running around, with a net or something catching it. Yeah, I know you shot it. Okay, I'm not a hunter. I don't know the terms. Catch, shot, whatever.
Shot, killed.
He got it.
Dispatched.
Yeah, and now it's in my crock pot.
Which is really the only part that matters.
Right.
Somehow it got from
Yeah, we've
the
harvested
woods
it.
into.
Oh, great shot!
Wow.
What a cut by
Nice
Dane!
cut.
But he wanted to bounce off one of those balls coming out of there. Yeah, he just couldn't. If he hits one of those balls, the 1 or the 7 coming back out, he would have killed that cue ball and probably had a shot at the 15x. He might still have this 15 caromed off the 5.
Right,
just
into the
can't,
corner.
we just can't tell. I think that is what he's going for here. Let's take a look.
I don't know that he has much of a choice here. Not a safety.
Yeah,
that's what he tried.
It wasn't quite an opportunity to really.
All right.
But I think he's feeling confident with an open table here, because he's won these battles. Every time the last couple racks, there's been open tables. Aaron hasn't been able to cash in like he wanted on some of the safeties. He just came a little bit short.
Let's see if Aaron can run this out.
That was a great shot there.
Good first shot.
Fired that one in.
Okay, leaving himself long shots too, so he can follow this a little bit.
Good stroke there. I like taking the 5 here, even though it's not the best angle.
You wouldn't take the 4 here?
Because the 5 is so tough. It's just to get back on that 5, it's wacky. And the 5 doesn't really lead you to other balls necessarily. So, yeah. I liked what he did there. I think he was just really looking at holding the cue ball, and it kind of messed with his aim a little bit there. But Dane's got to go back and forth with this. He's going to have to use the bridge. So he's going to use the bridge, cut the 15 in. Cue ball's going to come down to the bottom rail and back up to mid-table. If it goes past mid-table, he'll be blocked, right? So
it's true.
Dane's got to come with a very touchy shot. The speed has to be perfect here for him to get shape, unless he spins it into the 4.
Tough off a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very difficult to execute. He did get the speed. He got the speed just right.
That's
you
true.
know, that's.
Yeah, now I'm taking the 4.
Yeah,
for sure.
now I like the 4-2-5-8 here.
Yep.
And just make sure you get enough angle on the 5 to get to the 8. Don't leave yourself straight on the 5.
Whoa.
Well, now you got to take 5 first.
Right.
Change
Which
that
is
play.
still okay. You
Yeah.
could still leave yourself a good shot on that too to get to the 8. So just get a little bit too much on that last shot. Too much.
Oh, this one's gonna.
Don't do that. Ooh,
He's gonna get away with it.
you got it.
You think?
I don't think he's got a clear.
Let's go to the side camera. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's so
Let's look
hard
through
to
the
tell.
window. He's calling
No,
it.
he's calling it. So
He's calling it. I don't think he hooked him.
yeah, that's not a. The cameras can be a little deceiving on that angle, even the overhead.
Yeah, when you actually look through the window at the table, you can see it. That's what I did. But I think it was close, so he had to play it soft. He didn't want to really punch that in like he wanted to get shape. He had to play it soft, which left him a very long and difficult 8-ball.
Yeah, the way he's been shooting, I'm gonna.
This is where you earn your money. You know, that 200 in the middle goes to the guys that make these. And, that's the money shot, right?
That is definitely the money
you know,
shot for sure.
You got to put those away when you have them, and he certainly did. That goes on the highlight reel if I have time to make
sure.
one.
Yeah, and that's that puts Dane up by 2 now.
It sure does.
4-2 in a race to 8. So we're
Hey,
Dane's
real quick,
halfway there.
I wanted to promote the Northwest Women's Pool Association are going to have their tour stop number 5. It's the last stop of the year. It's they're going to be having their awards banquet. All female players, fantastic event. This is going to be at Ox Billiards. They've invited me to commentate, so I'm going to be a guest commentator with Nicole Denisi, with Christian Youngers.
Awesome.
As well as some other. Oh, Lee Baldwin is also going to be there doing some commentary.
Yeah, cool. Very cool.
It's going to be on
December 10th and 11th.
December 10th and 11th. Yeah, so coming up pretty soon here in about 2 weeks from today at Ox Billiards. If you can get down there live, it's going to be a great event to come and watch or come and play in if you're a member of the NWPA. And if you're interested in joining the NWPA, reach out to Nicole Denisi, and she will talk to you about getting set up with a membership.
Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, I've got Joe Coy tickets that night that I bought about a year ago.
That's funny. You and Secret are really right in tune with that.
Well, that's
what she posted.
She's
in the
making
chat.
sure I don't agree to do anything else that night. Like, we're not doing anything but going to Joe Coy that night.
Gotcha.
So she's been looking forward to that. That was probably about a year ago or so. I bought those tickets.
So, Patty, I'm not streaming it. I'm going to be a guest commentator there. It's going to be streamed by Ox Billiards.
Bo Bologna.
Bologna?
I can't believe you don't know who Joe Coy is, bro.
I don't know who Joe Coy is.
Oh, you guys got to get on YouTube or something, man. That dude is funny. Secret, what's up with your people? They don't know who Joe Coy is.
Can you say his name 5 times fast?
No. I'm not even going to try. I can't say anything 5 times fast anymore.
I had a hard time saying it once. Well, we've got guest commentators here, too. I got to give these guys some mic time.
Oh.
We've got Josh Carlson traveled up here with Chris Marino, who's been on the Chalk Box once before. So we'll probably have him jump on the mic for a little while. Rich Rawl probably get warmed up, get his vocal cords warmed up before his match. I like to take breaks. Wouldn't mind having a bowl of chili.
Well, go for it. He's chomping at the bit, standing right behind you.
Who is? Chris? Well, let's get Chris on here. Here, why don't you drive the bus?
Okay.
I'm going to step out and have some chili. I'm going to let Chris and you commentate this one. Thanks. Got to unravel my cord. Here you go, Chris.
All right, so now you got to put up with me and Chris. How's it going, Chris?
Pretty good. Hopefully this won't be very painful for everybody.
It's not painful. I think the only rule of commentating is not to commentating curse, and we've both broken that rule tonight so far, so you're good.
Yeah.
So
I think
far
I
you're
did it in the background.
You're the winning commentator tonight for sure.
Good.
All right, so let's take a look. And all that switch over, I didn't keep track of who's what
yeah,
here.
I'm not sure what's going on right this second.
Although it looks like Dale's got a tough leave no matter what he is here.
Yeah.
There's 2 balls missing. I just don't know who made them. Dale's having to think long and hard about this one.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot here. Looks like. All right, so he's shooting the 2 ball. Yeah. Oh. That was a nice try.
My mistake. Well, I knew it was Dane, but I must have said Dale.
Mr. Dane Mounts.
Dane Mounts, not Dale Mounts. Who told me to say Dale? Secret.
It's a tough bank here.
I
he
made it
drilled
look
it.
easy. Aaron coming into his stride a little bit here. Got some traffic to get through. Seems
Bank number 2, or is he's cutting that?
I think he's cutting that down. Yeah.
Oh, he's killing it. He's got shape on that 13.
Yeah, I think he can get the 13,
Yeah.
which is a problem ball for him. So come off that bottom
If he can
rail
come
and-
around 1 or 2 rails for that 11, maybe in that bottom corner, he might be in pretty good shape. Because then he get shape on the 9.
As long as he doesn't get too much on this one, he should be in good shape. Yeah,
That'll work.
kind of got lucky there. We'll take that. I would take that all day.
Yeah.
Get that 11.
Challenge is that cue ball is naturally going to want to run to the right, which is going to leave him a nasty cut
Yeah,
or no shape on the 9.
I wonder if he can get to that 9 right now. If he wanted to. So he's checking out right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that 5 is in the way. I think he can get to that 9 if he wanted to. It's just where he can.
Right now?
Yeah.
I can't see the angle from here.
It's really tough to see.
Is he coming around? A couple rails?
Yeah, he's on top of this one.
Oh, man.
No.
It looks like he rolled just a hair too far.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he has a 14 now. Well, no.
Yeah, this is a tough position here. Dane's got a lot of balls on the table. If he doesn't execute a good save here, he could leave him a run out.
He's going to call.
Yeah.
He's going to try and bank it over into the side pocket.
Yeah.
What a shot.
My goodness.
I think Aaron's got his.
He's waking up a little
his-
bit here.
Well, his inner bank shot has certainly showed up this
Yeah.
this match. So now
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really small window between that 5 and 7 there.
So now,
I don't see the cross bank. He has to cut this.
he's got to cut it in.
That's too much space to follow through.
I don't think he's going for the cut here. Looks like he's going to try and get that maybe to bounce off the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing a carom.
Well, he left the cue ball.
That's a
at
decent
about,
spot. I
yeah,
mean, for having 6 balls on the table, that's pretty good.
that's a that's not a give me shot there.
Yeah, I'd play safer all day. That 7, 5, and 3 over there is just, you could lock him up pretty good back there. Roll into that 3, stay right behind the 5. That'll do.
Yeah,
That'll do.
that'll be the perfect safety shot right there. See how Dane.
It's definitely a kick here. Let's see what happens here.
Dane just decides to.
Good contact.
Oh,
Good
got-
contact.
Whoa,
No scratch.
whoa.
He's in a good spot. There we go. All right, just connect the dots. Dane can get out here.
And 14 in the upper right corner.
He think he's solids.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah, Dane solids. Yeah,
I'm not
the
even
only challenge is
drinking
the
tonight.
5 and 3. If he can get that 5 out of there first, he's home free. He's going to have to let his stroke out on this one. Oh, man. Yeah. Still doable. That's a good camera view there. From here, it looks like I'd probably take the. I don't know, that 3's pretty delicate. But the 3's the out from here, I think. What do you think? 3 in the side or 2 in the corner?
Well, I think me personally, I'm going to shoot the 2s just to, the 3's a little bit tougher shot, and if you
Yeah.
miss, he's wide
You
open
could,
in the pocket.
you
so
could potentially also play a safe.
you could
1 or
yeah,
2 rails behind that 7-8, get him right there on that first diamond somewhere.
Yeah, you could just. He's going to call that.
He can see that 7. Do or die here.
Yeah, he's been cut shotting pretty good all night. So
What a
as
shot.
far as that, wow, heck of a shot.
There you go. That's good stuff. All right, he's going to shoot around this 8 here just a little bit. He doesn't have a straight shot. He's got to swerve it just a hair. Darn it. Yeah, that was a tough shot. He had to swerve it just a little bit to get around that 8 ball without touching it. Because his stick was going to touch it if he hit center ball. Well, Aaron can make up some ground here for sure.
Yeah, it's been a pretty tough match. So get back to within a game.
Let's take another great stroke here to get good shape on this 8 ball. No.
Oh boy.
That's a tough one. See, I get torn on these ones. You shoot straight in one rail here.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? I think that's what you're just up off this rail.
Yeah.
And call a pocket.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about pressure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, because you got to believe that if if you don't make this,
I'm sure you
Yeah,
know
the
just
table's pretty
from
wide
playing,
open.
you know, that 8-ball just gets smaller and smaller
Oh,
the more
yeah.
you think about it,
and it's probably going to end up, close to a pocket. If he's going to try and actually make this, it's going to end up close to a pocket if he doesn't. So.
Hey,
Maybe just
That's
miss
too
it
bad,
or
yeah.
something, maybe. So,
all right, 4-ball run out. I've personally
which way he wants to go.
seen Dane run these out a whole bunch of times. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got it. He's in a good spot here.
Everybody, don't forget to get in the raffle. I'm going to do the raffle drawing after the second match tonight. Josh and Rich.
Just draw it back just a hair and then take the 5 on the side.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. 3, 5, 2.
Probably roll it
Eight-
forward off
8
the
on the
5,
side.
get a nice angle on the 2 for the 8.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, exactly.
I do believe that's the general consensus here. It's easy for us to say.
It is. Well,
Right?
this bird's eye view sure makes life easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, because like on
Wish
that
I had
shot,
this
I
view when
think
we're shooting.
I would wanted to pull that back a little bit more than.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, you pull it back, you can.
So now you just got to skid it over a little bit. And
That's the angle. That's the angle. One rail. I think one rail.
Yeah.
The rail right behind that 8-ball. Should naturally follow that tangent line. Maybe a hair right. Oh. It's a tester.
yeah, he's been cutting really well tonight. So looks like he's going to go for the upper right corner here. Just got to watch the scratch.
There it is. Looks
He's
great.
got it. All right.
All right, that puts us at 5-2.
5-2. Dane takes a 3-game lead. And I think
It's great to see these guys chuckling and having a good time in there, you know, win or lose.
we'll put a Salado ad up here for you guys for the next few seconds.
Want to feel the pressure of competition in your everyday pool games against your buddies? Want to send your own matches to Fargo Rate? Download Salado now. Your race, your place. It's time to make your matches count. Salado, the pool player's app, now featuring monthly cash and prizes.
Now we're back.
All right, I won't say those things anymore.
Not say, yeah, you can't say those things you were thinking about saying a minute ago. We're back to the PG.
There's kids watching.
Except for Triple G, he's that dude's like rated R plus.
We're gonna have to send Triple D a message. We're gonna have little kids watching Josh Carlson for sure. His son's gonna be watching at home.
All right, the alternating breaks, and Aaron's getting ready to break down 2-5. Let's see if he can get something going here. Looks like he took something a
controlled
little
break.
off that. Yeah, a little off that break. Might be afraid to put the ball through the TV after the last
Oh
one.
my gosh, I know. Did anyone check to see if they put a hole in the wall? All right, we've got an open table. I didn't see anything drop. I think Dane's coming in
it's
fresh.
an open table, and
That's a runnable table all day. Those stalls look great.
worked out for Dane last time at a table run.
Yeah.
A couple racks ago. Secret says she fixed the hole in the wall already. We got James Evans tuning in from South Florida for Josh's match. Well,
Nice.
welcome to Chalkbox, James.
What was his name?
James Evans.
James Evans. All right. Josh is telling us he used to skateboard with him back in the day.
Oh. All right.
See what he does here.
Like Dane's picked on solids here.
I'd say that 3-ball was the most challenging shot. He's got to get the right shape on it, take it in the corner.
That might be tough to get on.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah, I did see a wind advisory on my way over here today.
we're supposed to get a bunch of snow next week.
Really?
Starting Wednesday, I believe.
Oh.
Wednesday through the end of the week. Or at least that's how it is in Thurston County.
Not up here. Up here, it's like, you flip a quarter. They tell us, you're going to get a foot of snow, and you go out the next day, it's 75 and sunny. Then they tell you,
You only got
might
an inch, it
get a little
dissipated.
bit, and then you wake up to 2 feet of snow. So I just never know what to be.
Welcome to Puget Sound.
Yeah. If you don't like the weather, hang out 5 minutes, it'll change.
Okay.
All right, decides
Is
to
that
take
5
care
in the
of
side? No.
You might have to take the 4-ball here.
Yeah. I think he lost half a pocket with that stripe in the way of that side ball.
So I can see where you can go 4 or 5. That 3-ball is still a problem. Unless he gets way down on the rail and shoots it all the way up into the...
Well, the 3
the
comes
lower
all the
left.
way back to the corner pocket
Mhm.
if he gets shape.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
Okay.
give Aaron a chance here. Get something going.
Can't tell if he can make that 14 or not. If he can make that 14, Dane's gonna be in some trouble here. Just wondering if he can get around that 4. And
what
if he
he's looking
can't, he's going to have to spin it and let the English take it into that side pocket.
Looks like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. So a little fuller with a bunch of outside.
That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing.
Beautiful shot.
Good
That was a shot. It's a tough spot here.
Yeah.
The 9 doesn't go. Can't get to the 15.
14, 11. I guess he's...
He can cut to the side. That's all I see.
Yeah.
So cut to the side.
Well, I don't know if he's cutting the 10 down or if he's... It's hard to tell from this angle. Yeah.
Ooh. Was he playing it safe?
I don't think he was playing it safe. I think he was trying to cut that 10 and just didn't get it the way he thought it. But
Well, he didn't sell out.
he didn't. Yeah,
I mean,
Dane's got.
I can't see that. I don't think that 3 has a pocket at all, unless he gets shaped close to that 10 ball and cuts it back. I don't see anything.
He's got a bank on the 5 here. If he wants it.
Yeah, he's got the 5.
He's got a
that
bank
3
on the
definitely
5.
doesn't go.
Tough bank on the 5. But he's got
It's a
nothing
tough
on that
spot
3.
here. Yeah, see, I don't even know if I'd bother trying to make this 5 if I can't get shape on that 3. Just run the cue ball up table somehow.
That's what he's going for. Boy, he's got the bank shot going for him today.
Yeah, I was a little worried about.
Well, the Dane's in a tough spot here. He's got to figure this out. He's got to get to the three somehow.
Fortunate when you have one ball left like this, because you basically just hand over possession the entire game. Yeah, you're at the mercy of them. Try to kick at it. I don't know about that angle.
I don't know if it's got that angle.
So. No. I personally would hit that 11 if I tried to jump it. He's got to kill that. What a hit. All right. Well, the tables have turned. Dane had the same situation. He just had to connect the dots on the last game also.
Absolutely.
It's
this gives
definitely a runnable
Aaron another
rack.
chance to get right back in this match.
I saw this guy warming up earlier. He was dropping these left and right.
Yeah. That's a tough leave.
Yeah, no, he didn't want to hit that 10 ball.
I don't know if that goes in. Well,
yeah, he can get that 10. That's a good shot. 15, 13. He needs to get on this side of the table for shape on the 12. I wonder if he can cut that in with some inside and let that cue ball bounce out and take that problem ball, because that 14 looks like the toughest shot because of that rail. It's the 12?
12 up on the top rail there. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, 9-ball gets him there for sure. Just give it just a little bit of an angle, he can definitely get there. That works. Oh, he's so straight.
Wow. Little tiny angle there.
Yeah, but with that traffic, I don't know if I put top on that, or just enough and take your medicine. Get, a tough cut on the 9, but then you're rough on that 8.
Yeah, I think I'd just take.
So what about drawing it?
Probably
taking a draw shot.
Yeah, well, if I do that, just kind of roll forward a little bit, take your medicine, cut the 9, because then even if you miss the cut on the 9, you leave the cue ball down in this area somewhere. He's got a tough shot on the.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep doing that.
I need one of those little scribe
things. I know, like on the NFL.
Yeah, right.
They make all sorts of shapes on there. Oh, he's banking this one.
He goes for the bank.
Okay.
He's left Dane a tough shot, though.
That's a tough cut here. He's got to hit this perfectly, because he can't hit it very hard, because in the cue balls, he's going to lose the cue ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dane's up here. Oh, tough shot.
Well, now Aaron's got the 12. He's got the angle to get over to the 9.
Yeah, he misses. He's in trouble.
He's got to.
What about taking the 9 in the side and 2 rails to get better shape on the 12? Or 1 rail straight across, yeah.
That's what he's thinking right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like True. Oh, that's shaped there. Oh, man. That's not good. Darn it.
That's that might hurt. Well, he's in there laughing about it.
Yeah,
he's
he
being
is.
a good sport for sure, which Aaron always is. So.
What a shot. Oh, man. Again, the 50-yard line. Oh, man.
If I didn't know better, I'd think that Dane loves these cut shots.
Yeah.
And so far they paid off. So
I think this is a bank all day.
you think he's gonna
Only because of the cue ball.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, stick him on the bottom row. Get him close maybe with this somewhere over here. I think he's banking it.
Yeah, it looks like he's banking it.
Looks like he's queuing up a little bit of right on there also. Yep. He just called the side pocket. Cross bank. Take a little bit of heat off of this one. This is his chance. Yeah. He's pretty straight, but I think he has just enough angle to get by the 8-ball with just top.
It looks like he can get the 9 in the side, come off one rail. I don't know if he can follow.
I can't see the angle from here. I can't tell which side of that 9 he's on. He's really straight. The 9 doesn't go all the way down. So he's either got to. There it is. Very nice.
Really nice shot.
Yeah. Got to control that cue ball. It's going to want to take off on him.
He's got to cut this thin.
I put a little extra two back right. Get on this side of the table for the 8-ball in the corner or in the side.
Oh, no.
That was a shot, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That might leave a mark.
Darn it. He had a nice opportunity there. Oh, he's going for the bank. He just called the bank, cross bank.
Yeah, he's banked several shots in today.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes it, he's a hero, and if not, well, he's not.
Hey, you're up by 3. Well,
There it is. Very nice.
nice shot. All right. Well,
That puts us
that
up
makes it
6-2.
6-2 in a race to 8.
Yeah.
So
All right, it's Patrick Nick's back. I'm giving Andy a break. Get to commentate a little bit here with Chris Marino. Thanks for coming up, man.
Yeah, I'm really glad to be here. I was super excited to get Josh's invite to come up here with him.
Yeah. So do you guys carpool up here?
We did. I met him at his house, and we drove up here together. And
You guys live in the same area, right?
we do,
pretty
yeah.
close?
Yeah. He lives, well, we both live in Olympia.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like a 8-minute drive to his house. Really
So
close.
you see Josh a lot at tournaments, and you play in the league with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we both play Monday nights A-League down in Thurston County.
Right. Okay.
So I catch him on Mondays, and then we talk a lot and meet up to shoot pool.
Cool.
In practice.
How do you think he's going to do here tonight?
Totally transparent.
He's not behind us listening or anything. You can say whatever you want.
No, never mind. I got to be nice. He is walking.
He just came in. Dang it. You got to stop talking about him.
Josh is solid. He's the kind of player you want to learn from. He's really smooth, and he's got a lot of experience. He's been shooting a long time, a lot of years. So you'll find him making good adjustments on the table.
Okay.
Which the game sense is very valuable.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, I know you played really well when you played on the stream, Chris.
Yeah.
You were hitting balls, and I was I was surprised. You played, I think, above what I was expecting based on your Fargo rating.
Yeah.
You were hitting those shots, and you had a pretty good stroke going. You were able to move the cue ball around the table really well. So.
Yeah. Well, I definitely feel like I showed up hungry.
Yeah.
And I had the mindset either I'm going to blow this thing out or not. And it was like I knew was he just going to jump on his side.
Well, and I think a lot of it has to do with the preparation. I think you came in really prepared for that match. I remember before the match you had Damien here.
Oh, yeah.
Was helping you set up
drills.
He
was helping me set up some
you guys
drills.
were working on very specific shots, and it just looked like you had put a lot of prep work into it. And I think that really makes a difference when you prepare for these matches versus just kind of going in and expecting to play well.
Looks like Dane's about to take his first shot here after the break.
Yeah, people saying hello to you in the chat. Patty Kahn says hi.
Hey, Patty.
Sean Heenan says...
He's throwing up. He's throwing up.
He's puking. Okay.
Oh.
So
all right, he overcut that just a little bit.
Yeah, Dane with an unusual miss for him tonight.
Getting a little comfortable?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
But I tell you one thing, Aaron just has not been cashing in on the opportunities. And, Dane's given some opportunities to him. And, that's just, you got to cash in.
It's crucial.
Because you don't know when. There was a rack where he didn't get an opportunity. Aaron broke dry, and he ran them all out. And so you get those racks where you don't have any opportunities or any real good opportunities. It just makes it so critical that when you do get those racks where you have the good opportunity to close it out.
Hey, no, you want your opponent to fill that transfer of the what's the word I'm looking for?
Momentum.
The momentum. You want them to feel that.
Yeah.
That's if you can get a reaction or see their game shift just based off how your performance is, I almost feel like you just hold an advantage at that point as long as you keep the pressure on.
Big time. You're absolutely right, because when your opponent is not closing out the opportunities you give them, the next time you are at the table, you just don't feel like that same kind of pressure.
No.
You want your opponent to feel like if he misses, it's over. Yeah. It's game over, or he's going to be, shooting from behind a ball.
Oh yeah.
Every time he misses. And
how many
that's
times I've gone to Lincoln City and had people do that to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then you're just stuck with your stick in your hand, watching them.
That's how you win these races, because anybody can win a couple of games, or race 1, race 3, or race 4. But a race to 8 or more, race to 10, it's that momentum starts to really wear on you when you're not closing out racks. And some players can turn that around, but it's really hard to turn around. But let's see if Moss can do it here. He's
got it in him.
He's got the experience. Sure. He's no stranger to these events. And we haven't seen his A game tonight, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to.
Nine's definitely makeable. Get in shape after this. Good shape. It's challenging.
Gotta watch that 5 ball, though. Yeah.
Yep.
Running into traffic, but it didn't really hurt him.
No, he still got balls. He could stop this right here. Oh, he's taking in the side.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
kind of like taking that in the corner and the stop shot, and then you got your 15 with a breakout.
How about that?
I think so. Can you see the 13?
No, but he can see the 15.
The 15?
Yeah.
He makes the 15. He's got to get that cue ball out of there somehow. There you go. Yeah.
He's going top. He's putting top on it. Going 2 rails. Around the stack.
Okay.
He's going to have to put a cut shot on this 12, which not really much of a cut. This is one that he's been showing that he's adept at making. And then, but your next ball, because that's going to move the cue ball over.
You almost need to put some top left on it, let it come out, and get shape on that 13 maybe in the corner.
Yeah, I
You
kind
have
of
to
think.
get past the 2.
I'm wondering if the 14 plays in that same pocket that he's putting the 12 in. Because if
I don't think so, that 7 ball there.
What's he
That's
setting
it
up?
right there.
Oh, he
That'll
just
do it.
bumps
That'll
it.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, you can
That's a
always
good
move it
shot.
and give yourself great shape on the 13. He should be able to draw back, probably.
I think he'll draw. No, I think he'll draw into the 7. I'm almost thinking some sort of
He's not
top.
drawing.
He's got to get shape back so he can put the cue
He's
ball.
going a little above center ball. Punching
That's a
it,
scratch.
stun
Darn
it
it.
out, and that's going to scratch dead in the corner. And again, so Aaron Moss with an opportunity. This has been almost every rack where
Yeah.
he's had an opportunity. Lots of balls left. His opponent has no balls left, and so he's just, he's got to run him out.
This reminds me of a drill that Sam Rabito do and I this drill where we'll just set up a rack, like a 9-ball rack. We'll just have the 8-ball only.
Yeah.
So 9-ball, but the 8-ball's in the center.
Right.
And basically, you're just playing the run out against Sam, who's the much better player.
Right.
And you're just figuring out where your safes are or runouts and just stick to that only. No funny business.
Right.
And this kind of reminds me of it, and that drill really provides you like experience to get these outs.
Yeah.
Or
like playing the ghost, basically.
Yeah.
This is like a ghost out. You take your ball in hand and you run them out. But in this situation, you don't have. There's nothing in your way.
Except you.
I like getting this 3-ball out first.
3-ball, yeah.
I kind of like 5 and then 3 because, you could certainly play the 5 in the corner, 3 in the corner, right off the bat. Get rid of those balls that are down table. And then you're working on a 4-foot space instead
just
of a
one
9-foot
half of the
space.
table.
Yeah. Everything is close after that. So now he's doing this to where he's going to have to go back down there for those 2 balls.
Yeah. It's a touchy
and
shot.
if you
He's
go
really
down
got to
there-
rely on his stun here.
Yeah. He's not going down there yet. I think he's going to save those for last, which is going to make it more difficult to get leave on the 8 at the end of the game.
Oh, might take it here, a little bit of top.
Well, but then
Take
you're going to
the
have
3.
to get back for the 4. If you get shape here on the 3-5, you got to come back for the 4. So you want to play one side of the table and then the other side.
The only part about that I have a challenge with is when I take that 3, I'm going to let my cue ball go to get shape on that 5. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like bringing it back maybe 1 or 2 rails
Yeah,
for the 5.
I see what you're saying. It all depends on the shape you're getting on that 3 ball too. So let's see what he can get. He's going low on this cue ball, so he's going to come low 2 rails back.
Is it behind
Try
the
to
8 ball?
I think so.
Yep.
Watch that side. He's good. Now he's going to have to cut the 3 and
I would, take the 3 and then take that 5 long.
yeah. So the 3 to the 5 is a tricky transition, which is why I like
2
starting
rails.
with those 2 with ball in hand.
A little bit of top here. I think I'll keep it straight.
Oh, just got there. So Moss wipes the sweat off of his brow from that almost scratch and gets back down to the table.
There it is.
Cuts it in there like a
There
champ.
it is. Oh my gosh! Do not marry that 8
He
ball.
is just, on top of everything, he's just, he's in there. That's frustrating. He's not getting the rolls. But he might.
He's still got great body language,
You
so
know,
I would say that.
Yeah,
he's-
yeah,
he's-
absolutely. He might be able to. I don't think they're frozen. I don't think they're frozen. But I think they're really close together, and this makes it just.
Yeah. I wonder if he can just barely clip the 8
Yeah.
and roll the cue ball right
like
to the rail there and
Yep.
not leaving him a shot at all. He has to kick it.
100%. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to thin this and leave the cue right on the rail.
Oh.
Yep. Get to the rail, but
Yeah.
or he left him a bank or a cut. But the way Dane's been playing, he seems
Just
to
a
favor
bank.
the bank shots here. But he likes banking in the side. I'm not sure.
Take a double shot here. Take your bank and leave a nice safety here on the center diamond.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate. You make that bank, and now you got the cue ball all the way on the other end of the table. What are you going to do with your 8 ball?
Yeah.
Which one are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you playing safety
Yeah.
or are you playing for the win?
I think I'd play a safety here. I
Okay.
think the odds are in my favor for him
Yeah.
for that long shot.
Because I like what you're saying, and I get it, but you call that pocket, and if you miss, you're going to leave it way down table. Well, if you make it, then you got to shoot again. He got
Oh.
it, dead in the pocket, and 50-yard line on the 8 with distance.
He shouldn't have listened to me.
45-degree angle here. It's just, half ball hit right here. This is where you practice those half ball hit drills. This is it.
All or nothing. Oh, what a stroke.
Drilled it.
No, he's
Dane
clear.
Mounts
Too slow.
goes
Very
on
nice.
the hill. 7
There we
to
go.
2. And he is on the hill. Man, he is really getting fired up over there. So, next up, we've got Rich Roddle versus Josh Carlson coming up after this match. And these guys are playing the same game. So tonight is an 8-ball night at the Chalk Box. These two have never played each other before, so
This is
it's going to
be a great
interesting.
match.
They know nothing about each other's games, but they have very similar Fargo ratings, and both of them have pretty well-established Fargos. So I know Rich's game pretty well, and I can vouch that he is pretty accurately, in that range, around the 540 range, pretty consistently.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping this turns into a really good matchup. I think it will be.
Yeah, I expect to see some great shots out of these guys. I think they're going to, if they're not hill, they're going to be pretty close.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I was hoping, I still am. I've got hope for this one. I don't want to start the next match this soon. I want Aaron to come back here and put a fight into this game. But we'll see.
All right, Dane's coming up the break. I'm sure Dame's hoping that this will be the last break of his match. We'll see.
Yeah, he is hoping that. Gets himself ready.
Looks a little dry.
Yeah, I did not hear anything drop.
Now, here we are, the land of opportunity.
So, yeah, let's take a look at this. What do you like here?
I just looking at those, I see 2 sets of stripes that are tied up. So that right away makes me want to lean towards solids. But then we got that 7 ball is probably the biggest trouble ball.
Yeah.
So in my mind, if I can get shape on that 2 and either probably just roll that 10 forward, just a hair, I think I'm out.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
2's not really the 7's not a problem because it does go in the side, and the 2 can get you to that position if you get the right shape on the 2. So
Yeah.
I do like solids. I agree with you, but it's the key is to get that 7 ball
It's
as
the
early as
shape.
you can in this rack, and then your 1 ball is kind of tricky as well because those couple of stripes are kind of blocking the path to the 1 in a lot of
He's
ways.
going with
He went with stripes first, but he overcut the 11 ball there. So Dane's going to have the first opportunity here. Definitely.
it looks like, I think all the stripes have homes. I think the camera angle that we had, that bird's eye view, wasn't fair. From this angle, looking at the table, all the stripes go. Once he takes care of that 12 ball. He's got to figure some stuff out here.
Yeah, so
Get
Dane
back in line.
Dane likes stripes. It's funny, both of us said we like solids better, and both of them said we like stripes better.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe they're seeing something that we don't with this 12-13 down here in the corner.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to find out what really actually is possible here.
Yeah, because there's no other shots right this
Because
second.
it might be to where he can see enough of that 12 to pocket it, but I don't know.
Maybe I think it goes if the cue ball wasn't
he
where it is
calling
right now.
I think he might be calling a combo. No.
Look at
No,
that.
it does go. Okay. Yeah,
Alrighty.
sometimes that's why I said we must not be seeing what they're seeing because, if you're going to take stripes, that had to be doable shot. And we're looking at this going, it doesn't really look that good.
Sure.
But the table, you can see a lot better from the table. And he bumps the 10 out, and now he's in trouble.
Yeah, that 9 ball.
No.
That 9 ball.
Does the 9 go? It goes in the
It
bottom.
does go, but
the bottom left
that
corner.
Cue balls. Where's the cue ball going?
It goes in the bottom left corner.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 ball cuts.
And that might be his only shot.
I think that's the only shot on the table. Which I guess the 15 also cuts.
And you got to worry about the scratch here, but I don't think it does scratch. I think you come off the 9, come off the 15, and you're going to miss the side pocket. So, what's he doing here?
He's cutting that 9 ball, I think.
It looks like he's cutting the 15.
Wow. He tried.
Oh, and he gets it. Almost gets it off
got
the 5. Wow.
Look at his big cheesy grin over here. He got so
He
close.
got a big grin on his face.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. Aaron Moss has some decisions to make here. Looks like he's shooting for that 7 ball in the corner pocket. Send the cue ball between the 8 and 4.
That's not an easy one to get yourself going here, but he drills
What
it.
a great shot. Well, he's definitely slowly getting in line. Ooh, there we go.
James Evans says he's played with Josh for many years. He doesn't think this table size will matter with his ranking. All right.
Yeah.
So Aaron Moss trying to extend this match at least another rack here.
What do you see? Slow roll that 2 ball, then take the 4.
Well, does a 4 play in the side or?
No, I was taking the 4 ball, that bottom right corner. Just hold the cue ball right there when you make the 2.
Yeah, draw back a little bit. Yeah, probably for the 4 next. Kind of stun draw it off the rail and back out. Yeah, I kind of like that. He likes the 4 ball. Nothing wrong with that. It could get you also the right shape, or he likes the safety. Okay. This is kind of know what
Well, he took shots away. The 9 doesn't have a pocket.
Well, yeah, it does. You would bank the 9 into the 15, and any way that it hits that 15, the 15 drops. So you don't have to be perfect here, but he definitely
all the straight-in shots are gone.
Yeah, all the straight-in shots.
There's nothing
sure.
simple about any of the,
right,
of
of
the
course.
shots available.
And I would expect that, he's not going to play a safety unless he does get it locked up. He's going to go off the rail off the 1 ball here. This is very tough, but it's doable.
You think he has to hit the 1?
I think this is more difficult than comboing the 9 off the bank into the 15, but it's definitely possible here. Off the 1.
Ooh.
He got himself in a good spot. Look at that. Now he's got 2 ducks.
Now that 1 ball has no pocket.
Yeah, he's got 2 ducks and a goose. So he's ready to go.
Ooh, we got it.
Bump it. Oh, I wonder if
I
he, I
think
wonder
he
if he
has
bumped
enough.
it. Yeah.
He can get behind that 9 at this point
I think
with that
so.
one ball and make it.
Yeah. So the 3 is his next shot. And then
That
he's going to
5
have
ball.
to. Yeah, the 5 is going to be difficult.
I was going to say the 5 ball will follow the 15, but it also goes up table.
He might be able to get. He might be able to get short side on the 5. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, because that 1 in the side is pretty straight, if not the wrong angle for moving the cue ball to the short side of the 5. So I think your next shot here has to be the 1. But I don't know. Nothing easy here.
Good shot.
So Aaron makes that one, and now he might be trying to. No, he's going 2 ball now.
Yeah.
Right away.
That's going to be tough to get shape on that 1 ball. Just
Rattles
because of
it.
that right there.
Yeah.
That second bounce.
Yeah. This could be trouble. So Dane is on the hill, 7-2.
Now, I don't
He's
know
got-
about you guys, but I know that I have a rough time with that 15 in the jaws of that pocket that deep.
I do too.
Yeah.
Everybody does when they're all the way in the jaws. Although it's not actually as deep into that shelf as you might think. You can come off the rail. I mean, it does from the overhead look. But
Take it slow, maybe, and then take the 9. Just make sure you get shape on the 10 and the side. You should be okay.
yeah, I like it.
I mean,
I
you
like
just
15
Play your
first.
window.
15, 9, 10. He might decide to go
Rail
first. Yeah.
Rail first with. The only problem with rail first is that cue ball might. Yeah, it might kill right there, and then you're. Oh, what a shot! That's a great shot.
He knows how to play that.
Yeah.
He got on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's the
He
wrong
got on the
side.
wrong side of that 10. So he's going to have to do some work
He's
to
pretty
get
straight.
shape on the
You
8.
take that top with English.
You know,
with,
and he's used to having
inside.
bad shape on the 8 ball though, because he's
Yeah, he is.
every 8 ball he's had he has not had.
I want to see a bunch of inside here. Oh.
No, he tried outside and he was good. You know, look, he would have ended 50-yard line again on
Yeah.
the 8.
Yeah, he did.
Which is exactly. Isn't that weird? It's like every rack he's had, he's been.
This will be
like
the third, at least the third one, right?
More than that, I think.
All right. I don't know about if he can get any more better opportunities than this one right here to get this game back.
Yep. It's a must-win, no doubt about it. Mr. Mosconi. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, he's got to take the 2.
Yeah, he didn't want to have to take that deuce first. He really wanted to save that deuce for last.
And see this one, this shot here, I feel I have to stroke it straight back. There's just maybe just a hair to the left. That's it, but
Yeah,
I would take
this
my
is-
medicine
This
here.
is going to be really hard to get shape on the 5. That's good. And he's going to be banking the 5 now. Or he might decide to cut it.
That's a
Nope,
heck of a
he's
cut.
He's calling
yeah.
the bank. He's calling the bank.
Yeah, that 10 ball's kind of in the way with that cue ball, just a little bit. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna.
I think even if you run into the 10, you're probably still okay. Just make the shot. And everything else falls into place. Does Aaron get a roll?
Oh my
Moss
goodness!
gets a
there
roll.
we go.
Boy, just in the nick of time. He needed one of those. He really needed one.
Oh, here he comes.
That was good.
And Mr. Hoppy Stick over here.
It was good time for that to happen. So, okay, we're going to get to see another jump shot from Mr. Dane Mounts here. Let's see if we can get this camera angle. Yeah, he is out a little ways, so he's not on the rail.
It's a short hop.
But he doesn't have to jump over very much, just an edge of the ball.
Yeah.
I like it. I think he gets good contact here. Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, too much weight. Too much weight.
Yeah, he had to
Just
take
too much weight.
He had to take the end off of that. Apparently, he didn't like it. Was that a balk? Aaron gets to take his base.
Oh.
Good hit.
That was a good hit.
And where's it going to go?
Oh.
Blocks that pocket for Aaron, but he doesn't need that pocket.
Nope.
He's got the other pocket.
Yep. One rail out here.
Yep.
He's got it.
Just shove it in the side pocket and bring the cue ball out to center table and get yourself an opportunity to get
He's got to hit it just a little tough here. He's got to hit it hard. Because he's got to come out. What is that? A foot in and then 2 or 3 feet out.
Yeah,
after that.
3 feet out off the rail. Yeah. And if you're putting a little inside on it, you got to hit it a little firmer because it's going to slow it down a little bit.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Great shape, though. Look at that shape.
Yeah. Struggle is real.
Not quite a 90-degree back cut here, but definitely a tough shot here for Dane. Yeah. But maybe the right way, though. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 rails and get pretty good shape on that 8 if he lets it go.
Yeah, he might run into the 5 coming around, you think?
Oh,
he's playing safe.
He got it. I think he got it.
Yeah.
He might catch a little bit of that 5.
Yeah. He's got a hit on it. I don't think he can pocket it in the bottom right corner, but we'll see.
A little masse.
Maybe if you want to take a chance at that. He might decide to just play safe and leave the cue ball all the way down on the rail and just take his chances. I think Dane played that safety intentionally just because he knows that Aaron's struggling. And so it's sort of like, all right, well, don't give him anything easy, basically.
Yeah.
Banking it?
Did he call the bank?
Yeah.
I didn't think he could.
Apparently he
It sure
can.
looked like he called the bank in the back quarter.
Yeah, he did.
Almost.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. That
Look at
was
this,
close.
though.
But I think he'll take the pocket.
Maybe.
Oh,
Great shot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wow, look at him over there.
You know, he took his time. He took his time. He really thought that through really well. You know, he played the right speed, and that was definitely a two-way, right? It's like, okay, if I miss, I'm probably going to leave him bad, you know, and if I make it, I'll still have an 8-ball. So what does Dane do here?
He's at a bank or cut it right behind that 5. Wow. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
I didn't
my
even know that had
goodness.
room.
I
Holy
can't
cow.
believe that.
Wow. Yeah, you know, on any other table, that's going to
What a great attempt.
Any
what
other
a great
table.
attempt.
Any other table that goes in.
All
And
right.
Dane was shaking
all or
his
nothing
head.
here.
Dane was shaking his head after that. He says, I can't believe that didn't go in.
He can get this 5 in because he just catch just the left side of that ball. It's going to want to follow it in.
Yeah.
Real soft.
And, well, hit low on the cue, and then it transfers to top on the object ball, which helps it roll forward into the pocket.
Just not very hard. It's got to be kind of soft.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Wow, look at that shot.
There you go, Aaron.
Wow. Perfect shape.
Come on, Moss. We're all rooting for you, Moss.
Yeah.
We want to see this thing get extended here. Laser focused.
There it is.
Got it.
Nice shot.
Oh, man. He ends the streak of
There we go. 3-7.
3-7. All right. Wow. So let me get Rich Rottle over here to help me commentate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris,
You'll
for
pass it.
coming
No
in.
problem, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate you.
commentating.
This is
Really
great.
appreciate it, man. Well, come on, Rich. Let's get you over here. We're gonna talk to you before your match. This is your pregame interview.
Yeah, jump in for a second.
It's the pre interview.
Pre.
Yeah. So thanks for bringing the meat for the chili tonight.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Pretty tasty. Everybody was saying it's not going to be gamey or nothing, is it?
No,
it's
it
lovely.
wasn't at all. It was very good.
Yeah.
So
Got a heck of a match going here, though.
Yeah, 7-3. And Aaron, with the win, finally stops the bleeding. I think that was it?
I think it was
4 in a row. I think
yeah.
it was 4 in a row by Dane, and just really struggling. So hopefully Aaron gets some confidence built up there from that, and can get something going here.
He's got that little train syndrome going up the hill. I think I can.
In an alternate break, it's nice that when you win and then you get to break again, I could continue that momentum going. Let's see if we can get, see if he gets a good break here and get something going.
I'm just hoping that these pockets are full off this match and they don't take it out on me and Josh. That pocket monster needs to be full.
He's still hungry.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got an insatiable appetite for balls that are trying to be hammered into the corner pockets.
Scotty, I'm looking at your chat, man. That is TMI.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just gonna.
Well,
I'm gonna say no comment.
You notice I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Only to be outdone by Triple G.
Yeah. Always.
Well, this is a tight table here. Here's a bad 10 ball.
All right, guys, let's keep it clean in the chat. Our next contestant over here, Josh Carlson, he's going to have family, including young ones that are going to be watching. So let's try to keep it family friendly, please.
Well, somehow he's got to move that 10 at some point in time.
Yes, he does. The way he's been banking tonight, I wouldn't put it past him to set up for a bank on that 10.
It goes. Tight, but it goes.
But he likes getting rid of these balls that are down here in the mix, and then then that's good because then he kind of owns that other side of the table,
Yeah, he's got to get out of here though.
Yeah, and he really tried to force the issue there. All right, Aaron Moss coming up.
And he's got the bad 6 ball, but he has a 3 ball breaker for it. I'm not sure I'd take it quite yet, though. I have to look at the whole table.
So in case you guys were wondering, I don't know if I announced this is Rich Roddle commentating with me in the booth, and he's going to be playing up next against Josh Carlson. Rich Roddle is also known as the Toothpick, and it's not because of his tall, slim stature.
No. Negative Ghost Rider.
That is not why they call you the Toothpick.
The only best thing about that, I can joke about it myself.
Right.
You can't make fun of a guy that'll make fun of himself.
Right. That's why we do
know.
it, because we know that it's okay.
It's all in good fun.
Right.
Good humor.
But he's always got that toothpick hanging out of his mouth, especially when he's playing pool. He doesn't have it right now because it interferes with commentating. It sticks into the microphone.
They thought I was going to pop a mic once, so I'm like, okay, I'll be a good boy.
Yeah, and you don't want to take Rich to a balloon party.
No.
He's just no fun.
I do not blow spit bubbles very good either.
Right.
Or the little wand in the air bubbles with my grandson,
Grandpa popped my balloon again.
That's the kicker. Again.
Again. Every time I throw it in his face, it pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice little shot there by Moss. Looks well controlled.
The toughest table ball right now, he's got to get that. He's got to get that 4. He's got to get the 7 before the 6 has a pocket. So let's see what he does.
Yeah, I think the 7 is your priority ball, like you said, because it blocks the pocket for the 6.
The 4 doesn't go past the 8. The 4's fairly tight too.
Yeah. That's not where he wanted to be, but it's a good safety opportunity here. Just a little tiny touch roll onto this 7. And tied up his 2 balls, and I think he might have sold out the 13.
At least the 9. A hit at least. I think he can make the 13.
Well, let's take a look through the window. I don't think he can see the 13.
Yeah.
Looking through the window.
I think you're right.
I think Dane can see that 9, but not enough to pocket it anywhere. So it was a good safety, except for the fact that he tied up his 6-7 ball. If it wasn't for that, it would have been a great safety. So Dane might see enough to bank this. It's possible.
Well, the way he's been banking tonight, if he can see it at all, it's possible. Scotty, you are not a 480.
Yes, Kim Raymond had to jump into the chat just to make sure that he put Scott's correct Fargo up there. Casey's trying to hide under one of his aliases that he has in the 400 range in Fargo.
Well, he's of slight nature, too. He can disappear into the shadows, too, you know.
Who's that?
Scott. He just slithers away.
So, Aaron, so Dane replaces the tied up 6-7 with his own 9, and so now you have a tied up 9-7. But where the cue ball ended up, it didn't really give Aaron much of a shot. He's looking to see if that 6 plays between between that 1 and 8 ball. And I think it does. The way he's looking at it, I think it does, but it's really close. And the challenge is that the cue ball rolls towards that corner pocket down there. So this could easily be a scratch shot if you're not careful. It's good.
Nice shot. Pocket monster.
Oh, man. You know, if that's not good, you know it's a tough table because it looked all the way like it was going. Just barely catches that corner of the cushion. Doesn't go in. Deep shelves.
Yeah, I was watching one time a live feed with another gentleman, telling him how tough these pockets were. There was a run out there. He goes, "Oh, I just run out, no problem." I'm like, "Oh, you might be surprised." This is the toughest 9-footer I've ever played on.
Greg's saying Scotty is the new Kid Delicious. Do you remember him? Pool player from 90s and 2000s. What was his name, Greg? What's his name? Danny Vasevich. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Kid Delicious.
There's a stroke right there. Nice shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot, but I'm just thinking about the future
that
here.
9 ball.
Yeah. Future is very uncertain for Dane. That 9 ball has to be banked or broken out. And he could break it out potentially here with a long cut on the 12.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know, it's brutal, but what else you got? This is bad because you go for it and miss, and you break it out. What have you've just given away the game pretty much. But what do you like? What else do you like here? You could kind of play you could play a safety and roll that 13 up to the side pocket, real close to the side.
I think I'd put the 13 in the side and then try and back cut this 11 or 15 or whatever's down here and draw back into the 9.
Well, why not? Why not instead of pocket the 13? Why not just hit the 13 off the bank and leave it as a duck for the side pocket?
For a break
and
up.
so if that 13 is next to the side pocket at the top of the screen, next time he's at the table, he has an opportunity for the breakout, right? And he's not selling out a shot. If he does that, the cue ball stays down, on his end of the table, He's not selling anything out. I think I would have liked that. Just play better position.
What's he going to do to break this 7 out? Maybe a soft 1-6 combo and take that 1 into the jaws and try and use it to break the 7?
I'm not sure.
I think that's what he's going to do.
So he's going to combo the 1-6. You think he's going to try to...
Oh. I thought he was trying to lay it in there to use it for a breakout ball.
I don't think his angle was good enough, steep enough for that. So...
What's he going to do here, though?
Now he's going to pocket the 4 and then... no. Only Aaron Moss knows. Oh, he's banking the 4 ball.
What?
Wow. Oh, he's calling the 7. He's going to try a bank combo.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to go well. Because the 7 and 9 are off kilter. They're not wired.
But if you can move the 7 down table...
Yeah,
and not giving the 9 a shot.
I just didn't like the potential for loosening up the 9 and missing a shot, you know.
He left it in a bad spot, too.
Yeah. He was stuck there. I mean, there wasn't really much he could do. Again, when you're stuck like that, put your ball next to that side pocket. Bank it so where it hangs out right next to the side pocket so that when you're back to the table, you have a breakout ball. You know, you can't...
Now, these are free shots for Dane right now.
You can't throw the Hail Mary. It just... Yeah, he might choose a safety here. He's got an...
The way he's been banking, I'd bank that 12 into the side.
There he goes.
He just called it right when I looked up.
Yeah, you got it. Let's go with the side view for this one.
That does 2 things for him. It gives him a back angle on the 11 if he makes it, and if he doesn't, it lays up there for that breakout ball. He's got to make sure he doesn't hit it too hard and bank it back out of there. Well, he's changed his mind.
Yeah, I played safe. He wants him to see. I don't like this safe because this gives Aaron the opportunity to break this out and play a safe right behind the 7. He's definitely left him the edge here, and I wonder if Aaron will see this. You just bump the 7, bump the 7 into the 9. Q comes off the rail and hugs back to the 7 again. It's not very hard to execute, and it's such a short shot. You know, yeah. I think that's what he's going for. You just have to be...
he's putting a bunch of... Why is he putting his draw on it? What's he doing?
Okay. That works.
Yeah, he left him a 13.
Yeah, that's good, though. I mean...
Left him long.
Yeah, this is good. He's put himself in a position, put the pressure on Dane. Dane has a very long 13 ball.
Looks like he's overcutting it, but I can't quite tell.
Beautiful shot. Just rolls it in there. You know, that's one of those where you just take your medicine. Don't try to hammer that thing in there and just to get closer shape.
Unlock the door for that pocket monster, you know?
Yeah. Just roll it in and take your longer shot on your next ball. Stay in control of the table. That one rattled on him. All right. Mr. Moss takes a breath and gets out of his chair. Says, okay, I'm ready to go back to war.
It's a small window to get into.
He might be able to float into the 11 with this cue ball. He might be able to use the 11 to kind of stop the cue. I can't really tell for sure, but that might be on. If you look at the tangent line, You just would aim for that cue ball to hit the 11 to give yourself the shot on the 4. I like it rather than. He's going to draw. He looks like he's drawing back, so he wants to be on the other side of it. There's nothing wrong with that either, if you get it.
That's a nice
there
shot.
it is. Beautiful shot, Aaron. Here you go. A little straight, though, so he's going to be taking a tester on the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm.
And again, don't try to do anything too much here. Just take your medicine.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Here's the tough one.
He forced it a little to get some distance from that rail, a little bit. And he knew he was going to have to take this tester.
I wouldn't say do or die, but if he doesn't make it, it's a fairly open table.
You know what? I'm going to go and say I think he's going to make it.
I do too. He's got the power of Kitsap.
I don't think that's a commentator curse. I really do. I think he's going to make this. Damn it. Now you can say I cursed him.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
You know what, though? Can he see that 9 ball? I cannot tell if he can or not.
Well.
I don't think he can. That's a long 11 ball to stroke at the speed on this table.
Well, he's looking at it, right?
Or is he looking at sticking him?
Yeah, he might not be able to see enough of it to pocket it. No, I think he can, actually. He's got it. Well, I think you were right. I think he couldn't see it. So Aaron with another opportunity, even longer this one, but still, I'm sure he's happy to have that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking a nice deep breath before that. It's a good idea on these long shots.
Oh, no.
Well, I think Aaron's going to be happy with this, even though he missed. Except for the 8 ball being on the rail, it gives Dane an opportunity to get him a little funny here. I think Dane probably just doesn't take a chance. I don't think he takes a chance. I think he just runs into that 11 and leaves the cue ball on the rail somewhere.
Well, he's not.
He is taking a chance. He's taking a swing at this. Where's the cue ball going to go? Okay, so.
How do you beat that? Jeez.
Well, what do you do here for Aaron?
I roll the cue right up to the 8 and try and double bump it and treetop him and stick him on the 12.
Just freeze him on top of his own ball.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem with that, though, is he can just thin his ball and move the cue ball around.
Well, yeah, but what else does he do now? He hits it and turns it loose and.
You can cut it down the rail.
Oh, that's a brutal shot.
I know. But you win the game if you make it.
There's always that if.
You
though.
can't win the game.
You know the old saying, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, oh, what a fine world this would be.
I did not know that saying, but I do
now
know
you
that
do.
now. Yeah.
I dug into my old man barrel right
Yeah,
there.
there's the dad jokes.
Yep.
Yeah. Or the old man expressions.
I stitch him right on that ball. I think that's what he's going to do.
He did. And the nice thing I like he did is he opened the 8 off that rail to make it harder for Dane to re-safety him. So this is touchy because when you play the safety, you want to barely move the 12. So you want to hit that paper thin.
Yeah, let's watch this for a double hit.
So I don't think he'll be hitting straight on this ball. I think he'll be thinning it at the thinnest possible piece of it. I would imagine because then the 12 stays in the way, and you move the cue ball down table.
You think he's going to shoot along the long rail?
I don't know. That is a touchy safety now that I look at it. It's just really, really touchy.
Aaron just asked him if he's calling a ball or calling a safe. I believe he said he's calling the ball on the side. Then he might have changed his mind because he came back laughing.
Good shot. Leaves cue on the rail. And he might have blocked the bank.
That's what I'm wondering. Does that 8 have a path? No, it does not. You have to back bank it.
Oof. I don't like that at all.
I don't either. That's a lot of backwards English there.
And being on the rail for the cue as well, that just... Yeah, Kim had agreed with that shot where he stuck him on the 12. But Dane plays a nice counter safety here. Doing a really good job of making it difficult for Aaron to get going. He's making him squirm a little bit.
I think I thin it and I try and put the cue right on the center dot on the short rail on the right.
Okay, so he's calling that corner. He's cut banking this back into that corner.
Watch the scratch up in the top left.
I know. This shot has all kinds of bad news written all over it.
He's got to put a lot of right on this in order to
I think
help
you're right.
To help the bank. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, because the cut naturally puts spin on the 8 ball to take it away from that pocket too. So it just is an incredibly difficult shot. But where does he end up?
Oh, no.
Not bad. Look at this.
Definitely could be worse.
Look at this.
Okay.
He's still swinging.
I think he's got to be happy with this. So Dane's got to find another place to hide. He's in there. He's in there shaking his head. I can't believe it, he says. Dane's going to have to find another place to hide, and this is much harder to hide. You got any ideas, Rich?
I'm banking the 9, not to make it. Down in front of the 8 and sticking the cue on the right rail. One more ball in front of the 8, hopefully.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. You're pretty much playing all cue ball there.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to make sure the 9 doesn't bang into the 8 and move it next to that pocket, you know. But I like what you're saying. It's playing all cue ball and keep that cue ball on that bottom rail to where, you know, Dane's going to have to really where Aaron would really have to come with another difficult shot on the 8. Let's see what he's doing.
He's shooting top.
No, he's shooting
no,
bottom.
He's shooting bottom.
Yeah, he's digging into it, so he might be doing this shot. Playing all cue ball here. Yep, all cue ball. Very nicely done.
Yep.
But Aaron's got a cut on this. This does cut into the corner. This is easier than his last couple of shots, I think.
It's a valid shot.
It's not. I mean, it's not easy, but compared to what he had last time, that bank that he attempted on that last one was just, I mean, a 10 out of 10 of the difficulty scale of as far as banks go. This is very manageable, and the 8 ball only has about 18 inches to go to drop into the pocket, so you don't have to kill this thing. Just have to slice it nice and thin. Yep, overcut it.
I didn't want to curse him before he shot, but that's what I was afraid of is
oh no,
he really opens the table up once he turns that cue ball loose.
Oh boy, look at this too. So he's
in
got
trouble.
the 11 to get
9,
into the 9,
11,
and
9,
the 12
8.
is a hanger. They did not lay nicely for him on that one. So Dane is looking for blood. But you know what? He better make this 11 ball, because if he doesn't, it's not going to be good for him. He will. He says, I got this. He says, I got this. This is enough of this fooling around business. It's time to get paid. Dane says it's time to get paid. He's coming in. Take down Aaron Mosconi Moss. 2 more shots.
Yep.
An 8 ball away.
Silence is deafening. There
Drops it in the pocket. No problem. Great job, Dane Mounts. Congratulations.
Good sportsmanship on Aaron.
Give him a round of applause. All right. Well, we've got more action coming up for you guys. We've got Josh Carlson and Rich Roddle are going to be coming up. We're going to do a 10-minute intermission just to give those guys a chance to run a rack of balls on the table before their match. Hang with us, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Are we going to do post-game interviews? Yeah, that's right. We got to do that. Let me grab my microphones here. And Andy, if you could help me out with just turn those dials down for me.
We sound good? Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys, let's get Aaron over here first. Are we on interview camera? Yeah, we are. Cool. Oh, man, what a match. What a match, guys. Aaron, you got a second? All right, come on over here. Boy, this was a tough one for you. I know everybody has their ups and downs in the game, but the struggle was real tonight, wasn't it?
It was, and not an excuse. I'm working on it. I've been kind of studying up on 8-ball. 8-ball's not really my prime game. I enjoy it, but I did everything I could to keep Dane back, and he held me after 2 games and did really well. And then I was excited to get that 3rd game on him, and then to fight it back on. Dane, you got a good game. You doesn't take. What I want to say is it takes a lot to hold you back. And he came out with some really nice shots. He came out with some good shots.
Yeah, he did. He shot pretty good. And I know it's always it can be a struggle on this table. Sometimes especially when you get down in the game in the match, it's just so hard to get back into it.
You can't let the pockets get in your head.
Yeah,
you just have to forget it and go and just play your game.
Yeah,
hope for the best.
Yeah,
and that was good. I had a great time.
Well,
I really did.
And it was a free roll for you, so it was a raffle win. So you didn't actually lose anything. You came and had a good time.
That was the reason why I left.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But good attempt tonight, and I'm sure we're going to see you back in on Chalkbox again because you're in the raffle every week. So it's going to happen. Thanks again.
You bet.
Appreciate it,
Patrick.
All right, let's get the winner over here. All right. Dane Mounts, I got some $100 bills over here for you.
All right.
Two. They're still wet from the printer, so hopefully the ink doesn't rub off on your hand.
More often.
Man, good shooting tonight.
Thanks.
You really hung in there. Man,
Well, that first game was rough. Both of us were kind of. I think we were still warming up or something. I don't know.
Yeah. First rack is always tough. But I tell you what, I noticed is your bank shots you were really confident in your bank ability. And you made some really good shots. A couple that we were thinking, I'll just cut that in. No, you're banking it, and but they were going in.
Yeah, well, some of those really fine, some of those cuts in the side pocket when you got to run it around the rails. It's just like my stroke got a little out of whack.
Yeah, and then I noticed towards the end, you were really kind of, you were tightening up the defense a little bit on him.
Yeah,
you were cranking it up, saying, "Hey, I'm not giving him anything easy. If he's going to come back and win, he's got to work hard for it."
I had 3 balls left, and he kept hiding me.
I know.
Like, what the heck?
That last rack was kind of crazy. Yeah, you guys were just constantly finding a place to hide.
Yeah, I was like, really? He goes, I'll take it.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Well, good job tonight.
Well, thank
and,
you.
You got a chance to cash in. You got a couple $100, some Christmas shopping money.
Yeah, thanks
Had
for
a good
having me.
time.
I had a
Absolutely.
good time.
Pleasure.
Secret, thank you for everything.
All right, we're going to go to intermission now, so we're going to just put up a slideshow for you guys. We're going to give these guys about 10 minutes to get warmed up, and we'll get this. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes.